It's Good Times with Mo, Sam, and them on Magic 89.9.
Complex, cock it and pull it.
All right, it's rainy Monday morning. Welcome to the show here at 6:17. A little late start. Sorry about that. But I think when you look outside and you see the weather, it's completely hot and clear. But I know that you guys are going through hell over there. So, Sam, good morning.
Morning. Hi, everybody.
How bad is it outside? It's pretty bad, huh?
Yeah, it's like bagyo.
Signal number?
I don't know what the signal number is, but so I brought an umbrella because after the show.
What is that going to do?
No, exactly. Because after the show, normally it takes forever for a Grab to get here. So I'm thinking, like, you know what? I'm just going to walk it every time now. And then, yes,
you're going to walk from your house to the station.
No. From after work. So from the station to the house, which is like a 20-minute walk, which I could use anyway. You know, we got to move more and all that stuff.
Clearly, you're fat taking, right?
And so I figured I would do that today. Plus, it's raining, brought an umbrella. When I came down from the Grab this morning, it's the kind of weather na may umbrella's it's gonna flip.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I mean, it's a bagyo. When you pull the umbrella out, it just flips over in like it inverts itself, and then now you have a lot of metal hanging out, sticking in different places.
Yeah,
it becomes insignificant.
Hopefully, it subsides a little bit later, but yeah, it's pretty bad right now.
All right, what does the lineup look like today? Well, it's packed. It's going to be Sam in studio. Good morning. My name is Mo on this side of the world. 863-1089 is our phone number. Playback.tv/goodtimes is the way you can stream the show. Alex will be here. Mara will be here. Bam will be here. The whole group is going to be here, even though it gets, I don't know whether probably going to delay a couple people, but we should have a packed show all the way till 9 o'clock. I invite you to join us. I was asking, did you guys want the rainy stuff? You know, the slow.
Let's fight it.
Gloomy, or you want to fight it with a little bit of noise? And noise seemed to be the number one answer. So let's get to it. Here's the Naked and the Famous. Part of the Good Times soundtrack. After many, many years of me playing this. Hope you guys enjoy it. We're until 9. On this Monday morning, fresh from the weekend and starting a brand new month. It's Magic 89.9. Good times, everybody. Good morning.
Good Times.
6:27 on this Monday morning. It is September 2nd. September 1st, actually, my part of the world. So, there's good news, Sam. I didn't see too many of the Jose Marichan post on IG. Thank God.
I've seen one already. But yeah, I mean, it's very early to tell still, really.
Oh, usually today is, or at least yesterday is the day, right? I mean, it's kind of everywhere.
Yung post na parang sumisilip pa lang siya, yung parang
ganun.
Oh. Yeah.
Thank God it's not everywhere. But it is the Burr month, so that means in the Philippines, it's Christmas season already. Yet ridiculously. I do hope at the malls we're not hearing Christmas songs yet, but we likely will. But yes, I hope you are happy that we're at this part of the year already. Welcome to the show.
Maybe you shouldn't say it. Maybe you shouldn't announce it because when you say it, it becomes real.
It's Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. This is how we celebrate it in our country. It's too early, but that's who we are. This is part of our tradition that we need to change.
Yes, we've talked
We're
about
the only
this.
one that does this. Right?
I believe so, yeah. Earliest start to the Christmas season. Philippines.
I mean, this is the thing that is uniquely ours. We can't really say there's anything uniquely Filipino because we talk about our neighbors and we generally share something with them. Like if we talk about mangoes, for example, there are other countries that are mangoes are high level. When we talk about things that we kind of really belongs to us, I don't know, say adobo, other countries have adobo. Like other countries have it as well. We're not unique. Nothing is really uniquely ours.
Except this.
This is uniquely Filipino.
Maybe
it is truly Christmas season.
Maybe we should just own it then.
You mean like because it's uniquely ours, we might as well be proud of it and then start looking at, I dare, okay,
Parang embrace it na lang ba?
Everybody today, listening to the show, say Merry Christmas to one person. In person, live, in front of their face. Walk around and say Merry Christmas to them.
See what happens.
Yeah. And I promise you, we're going to play one Christmas song today to start, because I'm sure other radio stations are doing it already.
Oh gosh. Okay.
That's Samo in studio. My name is Mo. There's two of us. It'll be five in just a little bit. We'll have a full show for you guys. Again, if you want to stream us live, all you got to do is download that. Sorry about that. Download that playback.tv app. Search Good Times. Hit join room. Gives you a notification when the show is going to start. 8631-0899 is our phone number. If you want to call us, I think because it is super rainy outside that we're probably going to be delayed with everything today, as well as I'm assuming Bam being here. But why not say hi and hello to the world? Where are you guys? And I'm sure wherever you are, the weather is a little bit better in your part of this planet. Let's start with our highs and hello. Let me get up here so I don't lose everybody. Alvin is in Christchurch, New Zealand. Hey, Alvin, what's up? Jan is in Cebu, probably rainy over there. Jordan, Sydney, Australia. While Hypar is in Pampanga. Joe Black, Calgary chef, good morning, Canada. Hi to Herbs, who's also in Canada. That's Alberta, Alberta, I think that's the same thing. Brian Stark is in San Juan. Azerio is in Makati. Good morning. Lottie's in NLEX. Gino is in North Caloocan. Jan is in Auckland, New Zealand. Another Cebu in Weberin. Hi to Sam, who's in Iloilo. Eunice, Osaka, Japan. While Bad Gal Mitch is in Tagaytay. Ryan is in Melbourne, Australia. Kultup is in Melbourne, Australia. BGC for Kiko. Hi to Kayak, who is in Tokyo, Japan. Hi to Martin, who is in Makati. Bernadette, New Jersey, USA. More Japan, as Ishi is in Tokyo. Taiwan naman for Peanut. True, Mark is in Makati. Hi to Stiff, who's in Victoria, Australia. Alindog, Sydney, Australia. Blossom is in Dorset, London, England. Jan, Cebu City. Foggy morning in Auckland for Evil Genius. Emmanuel Bacoor. Hi to Juan, who is in Auckland. Strayas in Sydney, Australia. Where is everybody's from Australia this morning? Maku is Japan. That's another one. Dindo, Japan again. Bentot is Sydney, Australia. Any other countries here today?
Your teacher Yassine is online too.
Is Yassine here? I
Yeah.
didn't see him. Perth is Western Australia. San Dimas, California is LA. And yung Bata's Melbourne, Australia. Where's Yassine? I don't see him.
You're probably like a little too up top.
Oh, I'm still okay. West Coast Drive, Singapore for Lava. Saipan for Dow. Tokyo, more Tokyo for Banzai. Hello, Tokyo. Thank you for being here. Jan's in Monterey, California, which is San Francisco. Yassine is in DZ, wherever that is.
Have you figured out where our donations go? That's what caught my eye today.
I haven't. I completely forgot because we're not soliciting them as much, so I forget. Sorry, I got the cough. Thank you. Anna's in Hong Kong. That's Hong Kong. Xiamen, China for Templar. Hamilton, New Zealand. Calgary. Bijaya for Yassine. Tasmal for Serena. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Toronto for Dave B. Okay. Puerto Princesa. Very nice. Palawan for them. Okay. No, I don't. I'm assuming it goes to this general fund and then you withdraw it, but I will. If you guys want to, please donate to the show. There's a little kind of a $ button you can hit there. And if you want to do that, we'll definitely appreciate it. And we'll find out where in the hell it goes.
I'd like to withdraw it to fund our buffet, our possible buffet at the end of this week. Yeah, we're going to get together and have buffet breakfast.
How come I'm never invited to any of these?
Because you're halfway across the world.
That's a really good point. I would invite you guys to come to this part of the world if you don't mind, since you guys do that pretty often. It would be great to meet half of the show because I've never met Mara. I have met you maybe once.
Mga 3 times.
Have I met you 3 times?
Nag-host pa nga tayo eh.
Yeah, I think we've talked about this. I've met you maybe once or twice and then once in an elevator. And Karil, I'm sure you've met.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember the elevator encounter.
I'm pretty sure we've met in an elevator once.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm sure umutot ka sa loob ng elevator.
No, that wasn't me.
Yeah.
That was probably Mara. Baka you met her na.
I've never met Mara. We're on to 9 o'clock, guys. We got to take a break. When we come back, we'll have a conversation, and then I'm assuming Alex will be here as well. It is Good Times here at Magic 89.9. Back after this. Don't go away.
Good Times.
All right, one of the best songs on that Sabrina Carpenter new album that I can't get enough of. It's called Don't Smile. But I hope you guys do. With us, at least, all the way till 9 o'clock here today. And I'm really addicted to this album. I keep talking about it on the radio too
can't
much.
tell, Mohan.
I know. Shut up.
Really?
Okay, listen, I am going to get into a topic. I honestly just play it the whole time when I'm in the car, and it reminds me of the conversation we have on the show every now and then, and we haven't done this in months, and I would like to know what you guys are addicted to right now, because maybe I need an intervention. I need somebody to give me a different idea. I know Pachinko, obviously season 2 is a big deal, but what is your current addiction? 863108999. If you can call us, would appreciate if you gave an answer, if I can kind of deflect some of my attention to something else. What is your current addiction? Give us a call, playback.tv/goodtimes as well. Joaquin 69 says, I'm addicted to perfumes. Like all perfumes or a certain scent? Joe Black says e-readers. Joyce, same. Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, I mean, this is easy to get addicted to. Bad Gal Mitch says Gossip Girl. While Midnight Love. Hello, Midnight Love. He says Lost. Like the TV show?
The rest of the
Kaya
world has moved on.
I know. Kaya says hot yoga. Coffee, Vietnamese coffee is another one for me. Boy, I just had another one this morning, so it's a good answer there, Steph. Cabin says bags is the current addiction. Mark Anthony's Gundam model kits. Now, all this I'm assuming is new, okay? You are newly addicted to something. Dave said the Senate hearings, okay. Chad says addicted to on running. Funny enough, I just bought 2 on running shoes just yesterday. We'll take some calls here. 863108999. Good morning.
Hi.
Oh, sorry, we lost everybody. Let's keep it going. Korean skincare for Robbie. Welcome to that late party. Acai bowls for trash. That's blueberry, essentially. Lego, 4,000 plus sets for ice manabit. 4,000 plus sets. How long does that take?
To build one thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I like that you have a minimum. Like, I'm addicted to this, but it's got to be 4,000 sets. 863108999. Let's take more calls. Good morning. Hello.
Hi, good morning, Mo.
Hi, morning. Who's this?
Morning. We're currently addicted to a Netflix show called Manifest. It's,
the airplane one, yeah?
Yeah, you watch it?
No.
Yeah.
What? It's an airplane show. That's your thing.
I know, but it's not like a real airplane show. Well, I mean, it's British, or it's a British show, right?
It's US.
Okay, but when you say it's an airplane show, what does that mean? Because it sounds boring.
Because there's an element of sci-fi to it, and I have kind of like a turn. I'm not super into sci-fi things, and
dragons.
Game of Thrones,
dragons.
Time travel.
Because that's like super sci-fi.
Like, it's different. I know Game of Thrones, that was the exception, but it's kind of like different dimensions and all of that, right? Am I right, caller?
Like Star Trek or something?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's kind of like Lost. It's like there's a different dimension.
But in
and
space?
Lost is an airplane. Lost kind of an airplane show at the same time as well. Yeah, okay, listen, I've heard it's a good show. I just haven't got into it. I will note it. Thank you for the call. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you.
863108999. What is your current new addiction? You can't get your mind off of it. Cool to pieces. The Pacific War history. Oh, interesting. Next caller. Good morning. Hi, who's this?
Morning.
Good morning, Sam only.
Anton, hi. Good morning.
Anton, good morning.
Hey, morning, guys. So
Hi.
I've recently gotten into hiking, mountain climbing. So that's all I ever think of. Diba?
So is it are you a weekend warrior, Anton, or is this kind of a part where you're like, okay, I'm going to go to Nepal and I'm training, I'm altitude training and all of that stuff?
No, I'm not. I think I'm going to go there eventually. But right now it's just like trying to do one mountain a month. So local lang, and then really depends on the weather and the schedule. But I'd like to do more, but right now it's limited to a mountain a month, yeah.
What is the appeal?
Oh, adrenaline, I mean, going up there and, having, I guess, time to yourself and just enjoying the hike and getting tired. And it's a phase. Every time you start going up, ba't ko ba ginagawa to? And then by the time you come down, when will I do this again?
Wow.
Okay, Anton, here's the million peso question. And Mara, I'm sure if we're here, she would ask the same thing. Tumae ka na ba sa taas ng mountain or on the way? Like, have you pooped on
So my
the way
score
up?
is 0 of 4. 0 of 4. I tried, but I could not.
You
no?
tried, but you
So,
tried.
nahihiya lang talaga. Nahihiya. So 0 of 4. That's my record. Yeah.
What's the holy grail of places right now?
I suppose Mount Apo because that's the highest peak in the country. So I've been to Pulag. I mean, everyone's been to
Yeah.
Pulag. That's the highest in Luzon. So yeah, Mount Apo should be the holy grail. Yeah.
Kumain ka sa taas ng Himalaya. Like that's going to be the goal here. Anton.
I will
Hey,
call when that happens.
I'm glad you're into this. You know what? I stupidly once in my life, I think I may have told this story on the radio, booked a flight to Kathmandu, Sam. And I was like, I'm going to do it. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go up Everest because I would be one of those dead bodies on the way up. Because
What were you going to do? Like when you say...
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. But then what was funny is, so the flight day came and I forgot I had the flight.
No.
Yes.
What?
I ended up going to France. So I bought a ticket. Sorry, Anton, thanks for the call. I don't want to keep you there.
Anton,
Thank
thank you.
I bought a flight to Kathmandu and then I was like, okay, it's going to be in 3 months or 4 months. And then I bought a trip to Paris. I bought a ticket to Paris on the same day, coincidentally. And while I was at the airport
This is so
boarding for
douchey.
France, I get a like an email notification says, okay, you know, your flight is later today to Kathmandu, Nepal, and all of that stuff. I'm like, oh my God,
Oh, my
completely
word.
forgot that I had
I
that.
cannot believe that happened to you.
Yeah, really crazy. 863-10899 is our phone number. What are you currently addicted to? Benjo says vinyl records. Pinoy Radio Fan says American politics. Ew.
Well, I
don't
mean,
know
it's
what
a bit
this
of a
is. Eunice-
moment right now, though. So
It is, but it's like... Eunice says Owala water bottles. Okay,
What's
what is
that?
going on here? If this is something cool, let us know. We'd love to know what this is about.
is it parang like clean canteen, that kind of thing?
I don't know. Somebody also said bento box, which is another one. Rayma says, that's a great show. I'm assuming she's talking about Manifest. K-dramas for Mua, late to the party there as well. It's a tumbler from Costco. Okay, we'll look that one up. Netflix crime documentary series for Jeff. What is your current addiction? Let me kind of paddleboarding. That's rich people stuff. Herbert says you're addicted to good times. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. Idol says NBA Funko Pops. Oh man, Funko Pops. I can never. If I ever get addicted to Funko Pops, please shoot me.
What's a Funko Pop? Oh no, it's those
toy with a
toys,
big-ass
right?
head.
Yeah.
They all look the same.
Yeah.
It's like gigantically stupid. Pao says overcooked computer games. Okay, I'm assuming. Oh yeah, like
What does it mean when a computer game is overcooked?
I have no idea. Suso
Was that the
89
title?
basketball players, but I think that's a play on Susie. So I'm going to say that's not true. 863-108. Sam, what are you addicted to
I think I'm addicted to calamansi.
right now?
Yeah. Because I
How do you know
found...
that? You've never talked about this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a thing that I must have on hand all the time. Like, I get anxious when I'm running low because I can only seem to find it in this one grocery store. And it's
Calamansi is everywhere. What are you talking about?
No. It's calamansi that I'm not going to juice it myself. Oh my gosh, who has the time? So I found this pre-squeezed pure calamansi, comes out of like a little packet, and I just put it in everything. It's the best.
So, okay, so you walk around with the calamansi.
I'm not quite there yet. I'm not going to walk around with it, but it
Okay.
is something that I have to have at home. Never running out of this stuff.
I wonder if everybody listening, do you guys walk around with a condiment? Like, do you walk around with a specific thing that you put on your food, fully knowing that you're going to eat lunch out, you're going to eat at work, so you carry with you either hot sauce, nor seasoning. Somebody here says, I carry around a sriracha. Okay, is that fat mother effer stuff if you walk around with a condiment? Because that sounds fat people stuff.
Not hot sauce, but maybe someone like Strider Ryder who says Kewpie, mayo. What a fatty.
Dude,
I love it though.
yeah, that's some obese shit. I'm sorry.
Kewpie's the best though. Yeah.
Okay. We gotta pivot here. 863108899. You carry around a condiment with you: ketchup, barbecue sauce, sriracha, cayenne pepper, chili powder, jalapeno hot sauce, mayonnaise, nor seasoning.
Magic sarap. Are you serious?
Dr. Regina says she carries around a pack of hemp seeds.
Oh.
Like, that's freaking loser. Yes?
I wish
And I
wish
don't mean
hemp.
that like I hate you guys, but hemp, come on now.
I wonder if
Seeds?
she's vegan. Parang that sounds like a vegan thing to do.
L3 says chili sauce. Stevia.
Oh, stevia. Yes, stevia for me too. Yes.
Okay.
I do have
Eunice-
a tiny bottle of cayenne pepper as well.
Eunice, who's in Japan, says she carries around a barbecue powder for her French fries. That's some fat
oh my
people
god.
stuff. Skyrus, you can't get fatter than this. Mang Tomas, you walk around with a Mang Tomas, something that's readily available everywhere, but you still walk around with it. That's some fat people stuff. Gochujang, go chu.
Oh, Korean
chang.
chili paste.
You walk around with that, and that opens in your bag.
I hope you don't carry it around in the
Game
original
over.
box that it comes in, because that I feel like that's gonna go everywhere.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing. Boy, you carry around that stuff. Mang Tomas sachet, guys.
Sachet ba?
Pero I know, but isn't that kind of, it's like weird that you carry around a Mang Tomas sachet?
I feel like it's it can go with, it's a very versatile sauce. So you're not necessarily having, lechon or whatever. I think I could get into that.
Okay, but you guys understand what it is, right? It's what Mang Tomas is what?
Liver sauce.
Fat liver with like pig fat. It's like pig fat liver, right? Mix.
I'll make sure not to look at the ingredients, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's good though.
I know, but you carry it around.
Nasa sachet naman siya eh. If it was the bottle, my gosh.
Dude, if you carry the bottle, you need like there's an intervention. Like somebody in your life has to say, stop that now. But even in the sachet, that's kind of fat boy. Salt and pepper? Like, why? It's everywhere. Dino says salt and pepper in a sachet. Ace says Jollibee ketchup. Remember what the question is, everybody. You actually walk around with this stuff. It's in your bag.
Mm-hmm.
Embo says there's patis in his bag.
Ooh. That sounds potentially stinky.
Kalesa says cheese whiz, pimiento. In the bag?
Cheese bread.
In your bag.
Okay, but I feel like for some reason, as long as it comes in sachet form, it's fair game. Because that's kind of the whole point,
Here's
is you
what
can
I'm
carry
saying.
it.
Okay, here's what I'm saying. You're sitting down. You're with your crush, Sam. You're with your boyfriend, whatever. He takes out his wallet and his phone, and then you know how like they put it on the top of the table, for example,
Yeah.
let's say. And then there's patis, like in a sachet as well.
Okay,
Are
don't
you like, what the hell is wrong with you?
don't don't parade it around or anything. Like keep it on the down low.
I know, but you know how people take out shit from their Let's take some calls. 863-10899. You walk around with a condiment. A condiment, of course, is ketchup, mayo, just anything you put on your food because you always need it. Good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
Yeah, me, it's wasabi. Because every time we go around the buffet station or whatever, or Japanese restaurant, they don't serve the real wasabi anymore.
What do they serve now?
You keep putting on the Kikoman, the wasabi, but it's not the same as the one you buy in the store already. I think it's a fake one.
So
the
you
one
will.
they serve it.
So you have a tube with you.
Yeah, it's a small toothpaste type wasabi.
Really?
Yes.
It's in your bag right now.
Thank you, guys.
Okay,
Sorry,
thanks.
I'm driving.
Okay, drive safe. Thank you. Thank you. I would
Karen
carry it
says-
around just because it's so cute.
Karen says, for sale, LV bag, original patis flavor. That's the kind of call. 863-10899. You carry a condiment around. Good morning. Wasabi seems to be a pretty popular answer here. Kuya Kid says honey. What else? What's pinakurat? Ano yun?
It's a
I carry
vinegar. It's a very
oh my
oof,
God.
It's a
Are you
very
serious?
intense vinegar, yeah.
Ep says, I carry a sinigang mix. Fat.
Put on what? On what?
Fat.
No, because I saw how it's they use it like a seasoning now. So maybe you'll put it on your fries or
That's what
I
I'm saying, man. Sinigang mix that you put on your French fries.
Mm,
What is this world? What world is this now?
a gourmet world.
More calls.
I like the
Morning.
commitment.
Let's go. Oh, sorry. We lost
Sorry, we're so
everybody.
chatty. Sorry.
Sinigang on French fries. Sinigang mix on French fries.
Oh my gosh, that's probably like salt and vinegar chips.
Oh, like the potato chips?
Yes. That sounds really good, actually.
Okay. I apologize for calling you fat. I'm taking it back.
Right?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sour cream. Okay. I
Sour
hope
cream.
that spoils.
Oh, like literal sour cream, not powder. Sour cream.
Yeah, that's.
Doesn't
that's
it go
friggin'
bad at room temp?
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's gonna spoil in our heat as well. Good
Yeah.
luck. Atay ka buong araw, buong linggo. That's diarrhea. That's a diarrhea plan right there. Dino says a sachet of sugar. Fine. Okay. And he's diabetic, so he needs to save his life. Fine. Get it. Okay. Whatever. Chamoy. Sorry, camoy. Is it camoy?
Wait.
Camoy.
Is that the parang ano? Is that the blend, like a spice blend? Because she says chamoy for fruit. Is that the one that's like chili powder and salt? And is that what you're talking about?
How people even carry this around, I don't know.
Oh, it's a
Kalesa says
sauce.
bongo with spicy bagoong. Nobody carries that around. Shut up.
Yeah,
Okay.
come on.
Yeah, come on. It's like saying I carry around kare-kare. I put it in my back. Nobody does that. Shut the hell up.
Baon levels na yan, baon. Like ulam.
Raima says I carry a Mexican sauce with me. One last call.
Yun.
We take a break. One last call. We take a break. That's like a what? Like a salsa, right? Good morning,
Hi.
Morning, this is Jed.
Hi, Jed.
Jed. Go.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Ah,
lagi yung
what is this? Is this because of the
Maybe
rain?
the weather, yeah. Hello? Oh.
Poor guy.
It was fine when he was saying
Okay.
hi, too.
Can
Okay.
you hear me?
Kind of.
We can hear you now.
Yeah, my bag.
They were lying. Can't hear you now. Thank you. Have a good day. At least I know you're well fed. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Take care. Oh. Parang it
many
would get
people-
choppy. Huh?
How many people who carry all of this stuff that they just said they carry are skinny?
Someone actually said that Quirky, the one that was carrying Quirky, actually helped him lose weight because it would go very well with veggie sticks.
No, the reason why he lost weight because of Quirky was because it went bad and then he had diarrhea every time he ate and it just came out and it just, that's what happened.
You know, someone who is getting fitter and fitter every time I see him is Sen Bam. Hi.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Is that a jacket? Oh, that's a
Oh,
nice
so
look on you.
fresh.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hindi ako prepared sa energy na to sa ganito kaaga. Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's raining really hard outside. Grabe ang lakas ng ulan.
That's what I heard. It's rough out there. So thanks for being here. Actually, even a tad early. I thought you were going to be a little late. Senator Bam is on the show. Bam, in your heavier days, because you look amazing now, were you the type of person that carries around a condiment in your
Sorry. Akala ko iba yung narinig ko. Condiments. Iba narinig ko.
Bam was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Wait. 10 years na akong kasal, pare. 10 years na akong kasal. Iba talaga. Condiment. No.
Enunciate, please. Yes.
Condiment.
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 Yes.
No, because listen,
No.
this is the topic. This is the topic. You carry around a condiment, and there are people saying they carry around sachet ng Mang Tomas. They carry sinigang mix like in their bag. Bam, they have patis in their bag.
No, hindi.
Pinakurat. Even.
Really? So, ang closest ko dyan was when I was, nung nasa Amerika ako last year. As in my may anong tawag doon? Yung pack, yung refill pack. May refill pack ako ng Datu Puti.
Oh,
Na toyo,
it's also suka for you.
Only to find out my Asian grocery store right there, di ba? Of course.
Travel with it.
I did. That was my wife's idea. She's like, alam mo, magbaon ka kaya ng suka tsaka toyo. Ko, sige, okay, baon tayo, di ba? yung kilo, litro.
Mga industrial levels na.
Oh my God. It's taking up maybe 10% of your baggage allotment.
Yeah, so nagdala ako ng dahon ng laurel, bay leaves for the adobo.
So this is for adobo. Oh.
Yeah, for adobo kasi you can survive on adobo, di ba?
Of course.
Yeah. So that was the closest I got to na pag binukas mo yung bag ko may condiments doon, di ba?
May laurel.
Dahon ng laurel, di ba?
That's good enough. That's good enough for our topic.
Bay leaves pala, sorry. It's called bay leaves abroad.
Correct.
Ano tong
We
bay
gotta
leaves?
take a break anyway. It is hour number 2, the show right at the return of these commercials. Bam's here for the next hour. A lot of stuff to talk about as we usually do on this very rainy Monday morning. You're listening to Good Times here on Magic 89.9. Back after this. Don't go away.
Good times.
It's hour number 2 of the show at 7:06 here on the 2nd of the Burr months. Bam. I was just saying this earlier in hour number 1 that I think the Burr month Christmas celebration is the most uniquely Filipino thing. Well, I mean, uniquely Filipino in the sense that no other country does this. This is truly ours.
It's truly ours, and we've embraced Jose Marichan in our hearts. Talagang people expect him to come out sa Burr months, di ba? And whenever I see girls and boys who are dancing in the street, di ba? I mean, once that starts, man, game on, di ba?
I think that was our first Christmas song for the year, was courtesy of Sen Bam. It's kind of cool.
Di ba? And then magbe-break ka lang ng 2 araw for Halloween. Di ba? Kasi syempre, some people still like to dress up.
All Souls.
And then, balik ka kaagad.
Correct.
So, I think when I was younger, it used to start after Undas, di ba? After All Souls Day, yung Christmas.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. Ngayon wala. Pagkatapos ng, as soon as September starts, game na. I think the other day may mga malls nag-Christmas carol na, no? Christmas songs na sila.
Seryoso?
Yep. Yeah.
Which
Tatay
is this? So I can avoid it.
Why? Asaya-saya ng Christmas sa Pilipinas. Ano? By the way, I have a theory kung bakit why Christmas has been like, why Christmas starts earlier and earlier.
What?
Okay.
What's your theory?
Okay, kasi, so as the years went on, lumaki yung OFW population natin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Christmas, December and January are the months that they come home.
Mm-hmm.
So, the importance of yung buo yung pamilya mo just became like more and more of an important factor sa buhay ng mga Pilipino. So, since that's Christmas time, you celebrate that by maaga pa lang, nag-ready ka na for Christmas and for your family members to come home. That's my theory.
You can do that on December 1st.
That's my theory. No, dude. As in, September pa lang, nagre-ready ka na. Kasi,
you're just so
iniisip mo na
excited.
Ano yung asawa ko, ano yung mga paboritong pagkain niya. Yung anak ko na nurse ngayon sa Boston, di ba? Ano yung mga gusto niya makita, di ba? So, nagre-ready ka na eh. And as nire-ready mo na yun, naririnig mo na rin yung mga Christmas songs tsaka si Jose Marichan. Di ba? It's part of it. It's a ritual.
Too romantic. That's way too romantic of an answer. That is that. It's September. My goodness.
But that's nice. I like that.
Well, ano kasi, sa Amerika kasi, di ba, meron ka pang Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Which is bigger, right? That's bigger than Christmas sa Amerika, di ba?
It's probably either bigger or at least on par with. I mean, it's huge. So, yeah, and again, I don't celebrate it too much because I obviously grew up in the Philippines, so I don't have that connection to Thanksgiving the way the Americans do. But it is it's a considerable holiday.
Medyo major siya.
I mean, you're not wrong that you'll probably find a bunch of Americans who agree that Thanksgiving is bigger than Christmas. I would say they're probably equal, but I don't really care for it, which is good because while everybody's getting really busy and all of that stuff, I don't have to get into that stress because, again, it's not that big of a deal for me.
Diba?
Obviously, you should be thankful for everything, but I could do that all year long. I don't need any holiday.
Actually, may mga nag-Thanksgiving dito sa Pilipinas.
Meron, yes, they get into it.
Diba? Parang, guys ano Thanksgiving natin na-discover ang Amerika? Diba? Ba't naman natin Thanksgiving yun, diba?
They just want to have the Thanksgiving meal.
Exactly. I think gusto
Yeah.
nila mag-turkey. Kasi diba
Yeah,
turkey is so unusual sa Pilipinas, diba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Somebody said here on playback, they listened to 1 hour of Christmas songs at midnight on September 1st. Gross!
What?
Gross!
na-take over na ng diba? What's that Mariah Carey song? All I Want for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yun. Parang yun na yung ching 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 ching. Oh my gosh, it's here. That's pa ulit-ulit, di ba?
Bam is here this morning. Hey, listen, you sat down and somebody asked the question that I wanted to throw out there because I don't know anything about this, but there was something about initial reaction. I don't know if you said this recently or if this was some time back, but the Marcos Aquino alliance. Did you say something recently about this? They just want a clarification on that.
Wala. I mean, is there... no, ano yan? That's the favorite topic ng mga political pundits and columnists, diba? Is there going to be an alliance and all of that? But I think the other week, naglabas na yung admin ng slate nila. And from the start, sabi naman natin, independent yung slate namin ni Senator Kiko and Attorney Chell. So, I think it's a moot point right now.
Okay.
So, there are no national alliances being talked about or being discussed. But on the ground, I will admit, marami sa mga local government leaders are doing a mixed slate. You know, so they're allied. Ngayon kasi you're either allied with the Dutertes or allied with the admin, right?
Yep.
But the truth is, on the ground, yung mga mayors, governors, councilors, board members, they're gonna choose who they like. And many of them, even if they have to be allied with one or the other group, iniisip nila, sama natin tong tatlong to, sama natin tong mga to kasi we want a little balance in the Senate. Especially after the hearings last week. You know, I think a lot of people really looked at the hearings and, you know, felt a little sad for the country, di ba, sa mga nakita nila. And it was after that, actually, na marami nagte-text, marami nag-message, and when I go around, you really have to go back, kailangan bumalik, kailangan tumakbo.
Yep.
And we're preparing for it. We're getting ready for next month.
What do you, I'm going to phrase it as lose out on, but I just for the lack of a better term, what do you lose out on, and maybe what do you gain by staying independent? If you don't align yourself with the big machineries like the group or maybe the admin group, what are you missing out on? Is it funding? Is it exposure?
It's really the local government leaders na who will stick it out with the admin and try to do their bidding. And syempre, susubukan nila na mag 12-0, mga ganyan, di ba? But it's just not real. You know, hindi siya totoo sa Pilipinas. No, I think at the end of the day, the mayors and governors, local leaders, even the heads of big organizations sa Pilipinas, at the end of the day, they will pick and choose yung mga taong tingin nila makakatulong sa kanila. No, mayroong mabibigay sa bansa. And that's what you miss out. Kasi syempre, pag administration ka, you know, malaking tulong yun di ba? And that's where probably funding will also come in. But what you lose out, palagay ko mas malaki. Which is you lose out your freedom to call things as it is, di ba? Nasabihin yung totoo. For example, you know, we've been on the show. I've been on the show. We were counting it ni Sam, mga 6 months na. No, 6. Going on our 7th month already. And,
already?
Yeah.
Diba? It doesn't feel like it.
Time flies, di ba? And pwede kong sabihin, yung ginagawa ng Department of National Defense sa West Philippine Sea, dapat tulungan natin yan. Di ba? I can say that. Tulungan natin yan. Tulungan natin yung armed forces natin. Suportahan natin ang DFA when they make the statements against China or try to protect our territory. I can say that, and that's fine. I can also say, pagdating sa korupsyon, kulang pa rin yung ginagawa ng gobyerno. Pagdating sa presyo ng bilihin, yung mga pangako hindi pa natutupad. At kailangan ituloy yan, di ba? Somebody has to say, yung mga pogo, it was good, it was announced in the SONA na wala na, but we have to make sure na by December, talagang wala na yung mga pogo sa Pilipinas. Diba? So, meron kang freedom to say, to call things as it is. And I think that's why people appreciate the two of you is because you call things as it is. Diba? Walang biases. Diba? You say what you feel, you say what you think, and only an independent candidate, I think, at this point, yung kayang gawin yan. So that independence, I think, is really important. Kasi kapag opposition ka, expected na, lahat ng sasabihin niya, nega. Diba?
Yeah.
Kahit may magandang ginagawa, nega. Kung administrasyon naman, lahat ng sinasabi, maganda. Kahit masama na yung nangyayari, maganda pa rin. No? Ito, for example, And let me just talk about, I really wanted to talk about this. Nung isang araw, may kausap akong former mayor. Okay, former mayor sa Laguna. And kinwento niya na yung isa sa mga constituents niya na may problema sa health, no? Yung may family member na may problema sa health, nasa isang government hospital. So usually, in those cases, humihingi yung mga tao ng GL.
What's that?
GL's guarantee letter. Okay, mula sa mga politiko. So you ask your congressman, your senator, can I get a GL for 50,000, 20,000, 30,000? Tapos ibabawas yun. Parang credits yun. Ibabawas yun dun sa bill mo. Okay? And this particular constituent niya, nasa hundreds of thousands na yung bill. Yung kamag-anak may problema sa kidneys or something, di ba? Later on, nagsumbong siya. She found out, merong mga nagbebenta ng GL for 30% of the price of the guarantee letter. So take note, libre yan That's a benefit na binibigay ng mga political offices. So let's say for example, 100,000. Nung pumunta siya doon, dinirect siya, may problema ka? O yan yung kausapin mo. Okay, and these are people working in government offices. Parang may mafia na. And yung bentahan daw, kaliwaan, 30% of the price. Sipin mo
no.
Pamilya to na merong may sakit, nangangailangan ng tulong, and in that situation, talagang desperado ka, di ba? You're asking for help at yung ibabalik sa'yo, 30% yung babayaran mo. So she paid 30,000 for 100,000 worth of a guarantee letter ng isang politiko. Di ba? I mean, that is still happening in our country. Nangyayari yan. Kasama na dyan yung mga magsasaka dun sa Mindanao na nakausap ko na 50% nung mga inputs nila hindi dinideliver but they have to sign for 100%. Kasama na dyan yung isang vice mayor na hindi ko alam kung suspended na 30% nung ayuda kinukuha. Diba? I mean, this is still happening in our country. Ganyan yung nangyayari. Napakaraming abusado sa ating bansa. And we need people who will call it out. Diba? Kung administrasyon ka, mahirap mag-call out ng ganyan. Diba? Or kung opposition ka, pag nag-call out ka, kasi lahat ng sinasabi mo naman negative kasi opposition ka . So I think the independent positioning, which is really how I feel rin naman about how things are happening, kaya mo i-call out yung mga bagay na ganyan, na nakakasuka, nakakainis, na kailangang labanan. At the same time, kaya mo rin purihin yung mga bagay na maganda. And things that happen. Like for example, when the president said, yung sa SONA na yung POGO, tatanggalin na, I was on the record saying that was wonderful, that was great. Pero yung mga bagay na ganito, yung mga pang-aabusong ganyan nangyayari on the ground sa mga kababayan natin na pinaka-nangangailangan, yan yung mga nakakainis talaga. Yan yung mga kailangan talagang itigil na. And we need independent people there to call things out. You look at Senator Risa now in the Senate, di ba? Sinimulan niya yung POGO, Alice Guo, walang pumapansin sa kanya. She was doing that. In fact, she's been doing that matagal na. She just kept on doing it until people saw, nako, bakit may allegedly Chinese citizen na nakaupo bilang mayor? Nako, konektado sa POGO. Nako, yung POGO, konektado yan sa ating mga problema sa West Philippine Sea. Konektado yan sa security ng bansa natin. Konektado yan sa corruption sa ating bansa. And then eventually, it became a national policy na tanggalin na yung POGO. Diba? And it's somebody who can speak out and be independent, who can do that. So I'm hoping ma-appreciate yun ng mga tao na ito yung mga kailangan natin. 'Di ba? Hindi lang nakasandal sa mga malalaking grupo but can really go out and be on the side of the people, 'di ba?
And that's such an effing huge statement, or at least kind of sentiment that you just threw out there. I think that people really need to absorb the importance of an independent candidate, and then maybe some even hard evidence on how it has manifested recently in our country. But I will say what you just talked about regarding that GL scam is, again, another reason, while I am not a violent person per se, we really need that war on corruption.
Dude, alam mo,
That's a new low.
Ano?
That's a new low.
Bago, no? Bagong low. Akala ko yung ayuda na yung pinaka-low
Let's get ugly.
Diba? Pero, pare, kung yung talagang pinagsasamantalahan mo na yung mga pamilya na mga may sakit, 'di ba? At death's door na tong taon to, kailangan mo ng bayaran 'yan, 'di ba? Tapos hihingan mo ng 30% kaliwaan, 'di ba? Yung masakit diyan, So firstly, I'm not saying na na this is a scam of the hospital or even of the congressman. Obviously, may mga taong rumaraket dyan. Pero to get to this level na yung mga GL binibenta na, di ba? It's really a
That's
new
rough.
low. Di
That's
ba?
rough.
I mean, nung narinig ko, tumaas na yung balahibo ko dito sa leg ko eh. Ganun yung feeling mo na, oh my God, talaga.
Yeah, no, I had the
Nagalit
chills.
ka talaga eh.
Is that how, oh yeah, it's terrible.
So dude, itong war on corruption natin, kailangan natin ng sexier name, war on corruption. Kasi 'di ba yung tawag dito, yung ito masaklap ah. Many people will say, yung corruption, ano yan eh. Tanggap na, ganyan talaga eh. 'Di ba? Baka kailangan natin ng sexier name pare ng war on corruption na hindi ko alam.
That's about as aggressive of a thing, but I get what you mean. Maybe because it's been overused with the war on drugs, we have to come up with something original.
No, yung corruption kasi sometimes
The
yung
word
mga
corruption.
Oo, yung war benta pa yung war on eh, 'di ba? Benta pa yun, 'di ba?
War on kurahot.
Oh, yun. Baka mas okay pa yun, di ba? War on buhaya. Hindi ko alam eh. Shout out to TG Gingona, di ba? Galit sa buhaya, TG Gingona. By the way, shout out rin sa mga bayag out there, Aquino Youth Action Group.
Oh my
Si Kim, Sia, Shannon, MJ, and the rest of pamilyang OA. Nandyan daw sila. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's do this.
Oh, wait, so when it comes down to
Kailangan ng Aquino Youth Action Group para labanan ang kurakot, di ba? Kung wala kang Aquino Youth Action Group, paano mo nalabanan yun? Di ba? Kung wala kang...
Oh, man. All right, let me get a generic topic going here. I want to hear kind of what people have to say. 8631-899 is our phone number. You can go us playback.tv/goodtimes. Another Aquino has joined us. Mara just jumped in.
Hi,
Good morning.
Mara.
Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Mara.
Hey, Mara,
Good morning.
what's going on? You know, Bam, you were saying earlier the freedom to speak your mind when you're an independent candidate. It kind of triggered a thought here I want to throw out there. Again, it's slightly political, but can go everywhere. What do you think the most important freedom is? And this is the question I'm asking everybody, okay? Is it freedom of... It doesn't have to be like law related. It could be freedom from debt. Like financial freedom is the most important freedom.
Yeah, economic freedom.
Economic freedom. That where the GL, if somebody is trying to sell you it, you can just say, "Feh, get out of my face. Don't need that." Is it the freedom of speech, though? If you wanted to go metro political, the freedom from control,
Freedom of identity. Oh,
freedom of identity,
Yeah,
of who you
to be
really
who you
are,
are,
what you
diba?
really are. Freedom from fear is huge, right? So 8631-899. What is the most important freedom to you? Do you reckon? And let's kind of talk about it. Good morning.
Hi.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
Yeah, I have a question for Senator Ban.
oh yeah.
Question for Senator Ban.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Senator Ban, I'm all bayag on you, but
Hold on. Somebody record that.
how can you really be? You're talking about being independent, but with a name like Aquino on a Marcos regime, well, that would automatically tag you as in opposition.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I think historically, nandyan na yan, no? And clearly, pagdating sa politika, magkaiba naman talaga yung mga pananaw sa maraming bagay. But I think right now, especially online, when you look at the opposition to the Marcoses, ang pinakalumalabas talaga are the Dutertes eh. You know, they've trained their guns on each other. You know? And I think tayo na kasama sa Youth Action Group, we can, you know, there can be times na we can say, ito, maayos ang ginagawa or ito, hindi maayos ang ginagawa. And I think we have to keep it fair. So, maybe it's independent versus that current political reality. Na right now, it's the Dutertes and the Marcoses fighting it out.
I also think, Bam, you, if you agree with me, it's important for you to call out when, even if there's a historical rift, call out when something good has been said and call out when something good has been done. When the administration said something about like, yeah, we're gonna get rid of the pogos, you actually openly said, great. Awesome,
Yes,
right?
even and ako, I'll go back. Nagsimula ito with the West Philippine Sea. They have been doing a good job protecting our territory and sovereignty. So nagsimula yan dyan. Even the choice of Senator Angara to be Secretary of DepEd, I think was also a good choice. So, you know, kailangan mo ng ganyang klaseng, again, independence. No, you're not, hindi ka napipilitan to say, things na hindi mo naman gustong sabihin. And I think at this point in my life, hindi ko na rin kaya yung ganong klaseng BS, di ba? I'm gonna call things as it is. Di ba?
Sure. And I think you've established quite a bit already through the 6 months, 7 months here that you are always in the interest of the country.
Exactly.
Regardless of, your historical.
And the caller, sabi niya, historically, of course, nandiyan na yan, no? Of course. And that's there. That's part of our history. That's part of our history books actually, no? But I've always said, pag gusto mo maging lingkod bayan, may mga bagay na mas mahalaga sa sarili mo, sa pamilya mo, sa history mo. Diba? There are things which are more important. So we have to keep that in mind also as we move forward.
When you talk about though being in gosh, I know we're veering off the freedom topic. We'll get there. We'll get back to it, I promise. But just kind of wanted to squeeze this one last one in. So earlier you were saying the two big teams right now that are going at it. You have admin and then you have Duterte. Are you literally right in the middle of this, or do you lean towards one side? Are you 60-40 more with a Duterte group, 60-40 more with the admin group? Are you literally just out of it completely?
I guess depende sa nangyayari. I mean, for example, you look at the hearings last week, yung mga budget hearings, di ba? In the Senate, it was Senator Risa who was at the forefront of going at the budget of the OVP. Diba? And of course, Senator Risa is allied with us, right? She's the minority in the Senate, but largely when you look at where she is politically, kasama namin siya. In fact, she's our campaign manager right now, diba? Siya yung nag-organize sa amin. But in Congress, the ones who are actually going after the budget items were congressmen who are allied with the administration. So, hindi siya as binary as we would think. There are issues na iba-iba yung mga configurations natin, And but when we call out the administration and say, yung mga pangako sa presyo ng pagkain, yung mga pangako sa mga drivers natin, sa modernization, yung mga pangako sa pagtigil ng korupsyon, kailangan natin gawin yan. I'm hoping na other groups can also join us there, 'di ba? Even groups within the administration can join us there. Diba? And really focus on these issues sa war on corruption ni Mo Twister at ni Bob Aquino at ni Samo at ni Mara Aquino, diba? At ni Alex Calleja. Kailangan natin na makakampi sa war on corruption, diba?
No, what was it? War on what?
Corruption. War on corruption.
No, we had a new name, right?
War on Korakot. War on Korakot. Tama ba?
No, there was another one.
War on Buaya. War on Buaya.
That's what it was. Alex, good morning.
Morning, Alex.
Good morning.
Hi, Lex.
Good morning.
Okay, let's get back to our question. What is the most important freedom to you, Lex, Mara, Sam, Bam? Is it freedom from it's financial freedom, freedom from control, freedom of speech, freedom of what you really are, identity, all of that stuff? It seems like financial is going to be the number one answer because everybody's hurting, or a lot of people are hurting for money. You think that would be yours, Sam, or how do you reckon?
Oh my gosh, I need a minute.
In a minute.
In a minute. No.
I don't know. Lex, how about you? What do you think is the most important freedom?
Ako to, freedom to choose what I want. Kahit may pera ka, kung wala ka namang kalayaan para magastos yung pera mo. Wala ka rin, pag nawala to lahat na kalayaan natin, yung pera natin mawawala yan. Mawawalang saysay yan.
So freedom of control.
Dapat meron ka pa rin nakatira ka sa bansa na nakatulad ng kahit dito yung Pilipinas, at least meron tayong demokrasya. Yun lang naman ang mahalaga dun. Ang mahalaga rin, makapag-isip ka muna ng maayos, bagong gising ka, dapat di tayo tinatanong ng ganyang mga bagay. Yung mga ganong kalayaan sana makiramdam kayo kung nakakapag-isip na ba ako ng maayos. Ang problema ko ngayon, makainom na ng tubig
7:30
a.m. Ang lakas na ulan eh. Gusto ko muna tumulong sa bayan sana, kaya lang sabi ko, kailangan to.
Mara, how about in your life? What do you think the most important freedom is in your life?
Right now, maybe like freedom of speech, perhaps. Being able to express yourself.
Yeah. I think that's one that we hear often, but sometimes we underrate. You take a look at, say, something like Russia, for example, and remember when they initially invaded Ukraine, there were a bunch of Russians outside, expressing their freedom of speech, saying that this is wrong. They go to jail. Like that kind of stuff. I think is terrifying if you don't have that level of freedom of speech. So, yeah, it's been said a million times, but I think it's important as well. 863-10899. What is the most important freedom to you? Playback.tv/goodtimes. Happy says freedom information. Freedom of information. Bam. Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, to get the right information. Habang iniisip ko rin yung sagot ko, hindi na ako sure eh.
Diba?
Medyo mabigat siya, no? Mabigat siya eh.
It's quite hard.
Freedom to love who you want. Final bosses, again, very important. Religious freedom, sure. Let's take another call here. Good morning. Yeah, freedom from fake news, I guess, is like freedom for the kind of the right information.
You know, speaking of fake news, there was an event this past Friday over at GMA. I think they just launched like an anti-fake news campaign.
Oh, really?
And Magic is a part of this.
Totoo ba yun? Akala ko fake news lang. Hindi ko nagpunta eh.
But yeah, we were represented in that big event. They gathered like, you know, all kinds of media platforms, and it was a pretty big event from what I hear.
As we get closer to full campaign season here, Bam, any tips for people to kind of not get swayed by fake news?
Well, may mga ano na yan, di ba? May mga tips na yan like make sure yung source tama. Wag maniwala ka agad-agad, 'di ba? Look for if there's a second or third outlet that talks about that news. But ang nakita ko kasi yung fake news per se is lesser now.
Yeah?
It's more the hot takes and yung wild opinions. Kasi yung fake kasi nako-call out na rin yan ng mga platform eh. 'Di ba? Yung outright fake. So nung last time ako tumakbo, outright fake talaga 'yon. 'Di ba? So yun yung time na mayroon akong project na CR tapos walang mga divider, 'di ba? So yun yung mga fake news sa akin before. Tingnan mo tong project ni Senator Aquino, napaka-bobo. Tapos may picture puro inodoro na walang divider. Mga ganyan, yung outright fake. Or si Lenny Robredo nabuntis. Diba? At that time, parang 51 na yata siya noong time na yun. Parang 51 years old, mabubuntis, mga ganyan, diba? Or yung yung food waste bill namin, ginawang pagpag-bill, which is really sad kasi food is such a big problem now. The food banking law would have actually created food banks. And that's normal in any country, diba? Even the first world countries, may mga food banks sila. Pero ito yung nakakatawa. Na-meet namin yung operator na gumawa nung pag-operations.
Okay.
Yeah, na-meet ko siya. How many years later? 5 years later. Senator, actually kami yung gumawa nun eh. Ganyan.
He admitted it to you.
Wow. Kami, grupo ho namin yun eh.
Trabaho lang to.
Exactly. Nakakatawa pa dyan, kaibigan pa nung kaibigan pa ng kaibigan ko, 'di ba? Nagpakilala. And medyo may konting konting remorse. May konting remorse naman siya. And basically, namin niya, actually kami ho yun eh. Grupo po namin yun eh.
Do you want to punch him in the face?
Yung mga kasama ko wanted to punch him in the face. Pero kasi yung meeting parang nagbabalik loob, di ba? Parang he had gone through something, meron siyang face na dumaan siya doon and he was coming out of it also. By 2022 actually, I think nag-support na rin sila kay Lenny, their group. But in 2018, 2019, they were very deep in the DDS world, 'di ba? So kahit anong mga fake news nilalabas nila. But going back lang, I don't think yung mga ganyang klaseng fake news, parang hindi na siya
parang, sa X may correction na kagad eh sa Twitter, yung X sa ilalim kagad.
So ang uso ngayon, yung hot take, yung wild na opinion. Diba? Kasi ang opinion, di naman yun, I mean, obviously, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, diba? Pero yung mga opinion na sobrang out there, diba? Wild na talaga, just to sway people's perception.
With that intention.
Sa sports world, puro hot take, diba? That's their world now. Kahit sobrang out of this world, sasabihin nila, LeBron James washed up, ganyan. Or Luka Doncic is so fat.
Yeah.
So yung ganong klaseng style, nasa politika na rin, na sobrang wild ng mga sinasabi. Di ba?
Minsan, Senator, parang na-eengganyo ka kasi galing sa isang matinding personality, no? Minsan yun ang labanan ngayon. Sinabi ni ano yan malamang maniniwala ako. Minsan may mga hot takes kasi na hindi base sa mga information na tama. Nagsalita, isang vlogger na sikat. Tapos ka, papapaniwala ka talaga minsan.
Hindi, ganoon talaga. And it's unfortunate kasi sometimes, some of these bloggers, some of these journalists, they also want the clicks Kaya ma-hot take rin talaga sila. Kasi yun yung nakaka-draw ng attention, di ba? And sometimes pag kinausap mo, parang, bro, hindi naman ganun kagrabe yung nangyari or di naman, di ba? So, I think today it's also being able to identify ano ba itong mga hot takes na to, ano ba itong mga wild opinions na to, and how to see where the truth is in all of that, di ba?
Do you think, Joe Black here on Calgary, who is on the stream, says rampant misuse of the AI. So do you think we will get to a place, I know AI is always kind of the scary thing, the scary conversation. I love it. But do you think maybe as we get closer to elections here and then in a few years that this is going to be a problem?
It's gonna be a problem, but I think pwede rin siya magamit in a good way. No, pwede. So for example, alam mo yung trend, yung maybe this time trend?
Oh my gosh,
okay?
Alex knows it.
Okay? Yung maybe this time trend, di ba? Yung gumaganon-ganon, tapos gumaganon-ganyan, di ba? So may nakita akong video, ginawan si Senator Kiko, and I think gagawan rin kami ng video, AI, na sumasayaw.
Okay, I thought you were gonna do it.
No. So the volunteer made the AI, tama diba? Made the AI version na sinasayaw yung trend na yon. He started with Senator Kiko. Dude, akala ko siya talaga. Akala ko siya talaga. Of course, sabi ko, ba't pagkagawa ng AI, sayaw na lang natin ng totoo, di ba? But ang point ko lang is, I wouldn't be able to tell na AI yon. Ganun katindi yung galing ng artificial intelligence, di ba? Nandiyan ba? Sa phone mo ba?
Let's go. Here.
Hindi, kailangan yung chorus. Kailangan yung chorus, di ba?
Where part? Is it this part?
No. It's in the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Samo.
Okay, is it this? Well, give me the first lyric. Sorry, give me the first
I'm
sentence.
showing it to Sam now. Yung AI. Yung yan.
Yeah. Okay, I need the lyrics because I can.
Those
I can
are
actually,
the actual
Ano yung
lyrics.
lyrics nun?
Jen.
Huh? She's smiling like
she used to.
Yon, she's smiling like she used to.
Here we go. That's the shorts.
I love this. Grabe. Alam mo, yung nagsimula ba yan, Alex, yung may bigote? Yung ba yung nagsimula niyan? Yung TikToker na may bigote?
It's a kid.
Student talaga yung nagsimula.
Student. Okay. So yung may bigote, ano na yon? That's, ginaya na lang niya yon.
Yeah, another version.
Okay. I love it so much, dude. It's so Pinoy. Ano ba yan? Kumakalat ba yan sa ibang bansa? O tayo lang talagang...
Nasa mukhang palabas. Hindi. May mga iba pero tayo lang talaga sumakay. Sa Showtime Talaga nagkaroon ng opening number dahil sa tayo talaga sumasakay sa mga viral.
I love it.
Ito kang viral na maybe this time, parang hesitant pa iba Una parang, ay, baduy. Ay, bilang mamaya, okay na. So, yun na.
Honestly, from the start, nung nakita ko pa lang. But yung nakita ko yung may bigote, yung komedyante na may bigote siya, nakita ko pa lang, my God, sabi ko, I love it. I love it.
That's kind of the part where I still struggle is when I look at something, maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, your high standards of quality, you'll know, okay, this is going to be hit and this is not going to be hit. With the social media experience now, things that you can think are so stupid, all of a sudden become the biggest things. And then you actually change the way you look at it and go, okay, I see the value. But back in the day, if I listened to a song like, okay, that's garbage. And now, I mean, who knows? It could have a associated dance to it. And all of a sudden it's the biggest thing in the world. So I am also adjusting to that. Hey, you were saying this is a very Pinoy thing. And I know we talked early when we first got here about things that are uniquely Pinoy. But is there any Filipino tradition that needs to be adopted worldwide? Like, what do you think some of our traditions, cultural things that would be great if the rest of the world was like, oh yeah, let's do it like the Filipinos do it?
Ako, isa lang, since I've been able to go into different parts of the world rin, yung magtatanong ka tapos mabait sa'yo. Di ba sa Pilipinas, hindi ka matatakot magtanong, te, kuya, dito ba yung ganyan? Ay, dito lang po yan, sa kaliwa, sa kanan, ganyan. In other countries, people can be so rude.
Like, what would they say to someone who's asking for...
They may not, that's not my business, or... you find it on your own or something. Or just walk away.
Say that?
Yeah.
Kahit hindi sure yung Pilipino, sasagutin ka. Kahit hindi nila... Sandali, alam ko yan eh. Dadaling kita sa may alam. Sandali.
Diba? Diba? Ako yun lang. Kahit yung gano'n, yung pag may stranger tapos may kailangan ng tulong, mga Pilipino, parang lagi tayong willing to help. Diba? Sa ibang bansa, hindi sila ganyan eh.
Yeah, that's a really good answer. That's a really good answer. A lot of the people on the stream are saying yung po at opo. I think there are equivalents to po and opo in other countries. Sam, do you guys have one in Korea?
We do, yes. We have
Yeah,
the
and what's your po?
Opa.
Oh, we don't. It's not just like a couple words. Entire words change. Like there's an honorific version for a lot of words.
And used for the elderly?
Yes. For anyone who is like in a senior position.
Position or age? Or both?
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think other countries do have that. I think because we were so focused on the po part, we think that other countries do have it.
So it has to be talagang unique talaga. Unique tayo lang.
Or maybe no, unique was the Christmas in September. Okay, but are there?
Yun yung tradition na gusto kong magawa ng buong mundo. September pa lang Christmas
pero,
na.
di ba parang ano yun, sa ibang bansa, nagiging sir tayo na ayaw naman ng mga taga-US pagka yung mga, di ba,
We're too
mahilig tayo.
formal.
Kasi out of respect, pinapalitan natin yung pot opo, ginagawa natin sir. Parang ganon. Di ba, ang US culture sa mga trabaho is dapat first name basis. Kaya nagkakaroon ng counter yung pot opo.
Tama.
Doon.
In fact, ako yung mga first name basis na ganyan, medyo hirap rin ako eh. Pag mas matanda or mas
weird.
senior, di ba? Or kung teacher.
Hindi ko correct ka sa US eh. Pag sabi, sir? No, don't call me sir. Just call me
Bless
Mark.
you. This is a good one. On playback, Rev says,
Go.
pag alok ng pagkain, kahit deep inside you wish na di sila mag-yes. Pero, diba? But I love it. Yung kain
Kain tayo.
That's a good one.
It is that falls under the umbrella of our hospitality, and it is very specific to the food part. Is it rude if I don't accept? It is, right?
No, you're not supposed to.
Hindi, usually, di ba? Hindi, okay lang po, thank you. Kain tayo, Sen.
Because there's sometimes it's like I have food for good for just me. Like there's no room to share here, but I will see it.
Oh, kain tayo.
It's just a thing
Really?
that we do.
I thought okay, but that's an individual offer. Kung papasok ka ng bahay and Pam, you do this a million times more than the rest of us do. If you go inside a home and then there may handa,
yes,
and
kumain
you
ka.
say no, that's rude.
Yes. Or yung tagay. Kung tatagay, kailangan mo tanggapin yung tagay, di ba?
Oh my God, really? Wow. You can say
That's really
Magugulpi ka.
bad.
Magugulpi ka.
Hindi naman magugulpe, pero di ba, mainis sila, di
Pwede
ba?
sila galok ng tagay. Pag alam mo may nasa kanto, nakahubad yung shirt. Tapos may mga, patay ka. Inom ka talaga.
Pero sa mga fiesta, sobrang normal yun sa fiesta. Sen, tagay tayo. Sure. Yan, tagay tayo. Shot.
So do you leave the fiestas drunk?
No, hindi naman. Di naman every 5 steps na tagay kayo, di ba? But kung may mag-offer, syempre kailangan medyo buzzed.
Ka, you leave dead.
yung isa pa dito sa playback, yung maligo daw araw-araw.
That's what I was going to bring up. Tara says the level of hygiene that's needed, or not needed, that is part of our tradition should be adopted by the rest of the world. Do you find that we are cleaner than other countries?
Isn't that parang a product of the climate?
Yes.
Oo.
Because it's so hot. So
Mahilig
maliligo ka talaga.
Tama yun.
And bidets.
Ako, aaminin ko yung winter sa Amerika.
Diba?
May mga days na parang, hirap to sa katawan pag maliligo ka.
Hindi naman ako pinawisan.
Diba?
Oo.
Okay na, wala naman naliligo dito sa mga klase ko. Diba?
Ang Pinoy kasi nahahawa kahit sa kasamaan o kabutihan sa ibang bansa, nagiging nagiging ano rin, di ba? Pag tawid-tawid, nagiging ano rin sila, masunurin sa ibang bansa. Pagdating dito, bumabalik tayo sa konting kalokohan. Pati dun sa masamang ano na hindi naliligo. Dali din na mahawa. Kasi winter, lamig eh. Diba, sinasampay lang yung damit, tapos susuotin ulit. Yun mga...
Tsaka nagda-dry kasi yung skin mo pag naliligo kayo, di ba? Kaya pag winter time. And this is like yung totoong winter, hindi yung tipong nasa Baguio ka lang nagja-jacket na tayo, di ba? Yung tipong talagang winter talaga.
Yeah.
Medyo mahirap talaga. But
Final Boss here says, a problem though is when you are from a colder climate, you still don't take a bath frequently when you're in the Philippines because nga, I think you're just used to doing every other day or
ayun yun.
Yun yung problema. At alam nating lahat yun, di ba?
You guys are frozen and there's no worse contrast between what Sam's frozen face is and what Bam's frozen face is. Sam's got a full smile. Sam.
Pang poster pa rin si Senator Bam.
Bam, you look amazing. Bam, so many people are talking about your looks week to week when you get here as part, I guess, of you getting more fit, whether this be a diet thing. I think you're at a stage where you probably can no longer gain weight because there's so many positive
Hindi ko naisip yun Hindi ko naisip yun.
There's too much pressure.
Yung favorite ko dyan yung Sen, parang tumatangkad ka. Parang hindi ako 47 years old, di ba? Ano ako, puberty? Pwede pang tumangkad.
Wait, is this someone who would see you like often?
No, hindi, sobrang dalas yan. Pag ikot ko ngayon, yung comment ng mga I guess, pumayat naman talaga ako, di ba? But instead of saying pumayat ka, they say, Sen, tumangkad ka. Na parang kaka 14 years old ko palang na pwede pa akong tumangkad, di ba? Di ba you stop growing at like 16 or 17, di ba?
That is so funny.
Oh, so
Kaya natutuwa ako pang dito sa Senator Bam kasi syempre medyo ayoko na kasi laging akong pinupuri. So, kuno ko pag Monday nakakapag-rest ako kasi minsan nakakailang na rin yung tanggapin yung diyan tayo problema rin sa Pinoy yung pagtanggap ng compliment. Di natin alam kung paano mag-thank you. Minsan tendency natin, hindi naman, hindi.
Yeah.
Kaya sa ibang bansa, pag tumanggap ng compliment, thank you. Nagugulat yung, yabang nito. Di ba?
But wow, Sen, Joy La on Playback says, I need to share this. Sen Bam, I married my now husband because he looks like you.
Oh
my gosh.
Heart.
Whoa.
Yeah. Bam, again, there's no way you can go back to being chubby. Like this is
Sinasabi
it.
niya yung pangalan ni Senator Bam. Ang ganda ng dapat, hindi ko during sexy time bilang. Diba?
Oy.
Bam!
Boy.
Bayag!
Oy.
What was 863-10899 is our phone number. Playback.tv/goodtimes is our stream. Bam Aquino here in studio. We got about 12 minutes. Sam, should we take a break here now or we're okay? We might as well go the whole way.
I think we can.
Go the whole way?
Yeah.
Or take a break. What do we pick one just so I know if I can have a conversation here.
Do it. Let's go.
Okay. All right, here's one more thing I wanted to talk about with you, Bam, before you head out. And this, again, just kind of a top of mind question where I want to ask everybody as well. I was thinking about savings. Recently in my head, I'm like, man, how much money should I really have put away? And I factor in like my age. Like, I'm in my 40s. I should have this amount of money. So I thought, okay, hey, let's do this. Let's have milestone ages. I'm going to throw. And what do you think the proper amount of savings? It doesn't have to be an exact peso amount, but at least people kind of do months, have 2 months worth, 3 months worth, 4 months worth. Am I making sense with what I'm saying? Like, okay, what's the proper amount of savings for somebody who's 25 years old?
Wala. Zero. Meron ka na bang savings at 25? Parang kakasimula mo pa lang nun.
Amazing. You got frozen again on an amazing shot. Like, look at that.
Oh my gosh. That's like a model shot. Look behind you. Look behind you. Sen, look.
Yeah.
Look at you. That's a magazine cover.
What the hell is going on here, Pam? Freeze. Look amazing.
Kampiyon ng mga bayag. Baka makita. Yan ang poster. No, I was saying lang, 25, meron ka na bang savings at 25?
Nope.
Wala. Wala.
Okay. So you're okay with not having any savings. So people, if you're 25 years old and there's nothing in your bank account, don't feel so bad.
You're barely surviving at 25 if you live in Metro Manila. Di ba?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, 30. What do you think? If you're 30 years old, we should have a little bit of savings here, yes?
30, siguro, nag-iisip ka na ikasal. Maybe naghuhulugan na kayo naghuhulugan na kayo for a place to stay. Di ba, no? At 30?
Yeah. Enough for down payment.
Actually, yung si Nico here is nagbubulong kotse. Pero alam mo yung kotse, that's for our generation. Yung mga bata ngayon, hindi na sila bumibili ng kotse. Ang gusto nila ay travel. It's to travel. So, di ba nung age natin, as soon as kaya maghulugan ng Vios, in fact, if I remember correctly, 5,747 pesos yan, di ba? Yung hulugan ng Vios back in like 2003, di ba? Parang ganyan, right? Ngayon, I think people save up para makapag-travel. Di ba?
Okay, that's a good answer. Anybody else want to throw in there? When you're 30 years old, what do you think you should have? I read somebody on Playback say 2 months worth. 2 months worth of expenditures. You should have that saved when you're 30. I feel like it might have to be a little bit more than that. I think I'm more in the 6 month range. Mara, you agree or what?
Yeah, I agree. 6 months. That's what I do. 6 months minimum.
Pero kasi yung savings, like for example, wouldn't you consider naghuhulugan ka for for a condo, for example, or for an asset? Hindi ba parang forced savings mo rin yun?
If you're very responsible at 30.
Oh, I mean, naghuhulugan. May hinuhulog ka na unti-unti. Diba? Hindi ba parang forced savings mo na rin yun? That's where your savings go.
I mean, did I do that? No.
35 years old. What kind of savings should you have once you hit that range? This is where the pressure starts really turning up, right? At 35. It's either parang feeling ko, if you're at home still at 35, you should have a ton of savings. You're trying to do it smart. If you don't have savings at 35 and you're still living with your family, you're in trouble.
Okay, good point. Kung you're still living with your family, so nakakatipid ka naman, siguro naman dapat may savings ka.
Monster
Pero
savings.
yung mga katabi ko dito, I think would rather na nakapag-Japan ka na, nakapag-Australia ka na. Ganun kasi yung mga kabataan ngayon, di ba? Kung may konting savings, travel talaga kagad eh. Tama ba ako, guys? No?
Sobra.
Tama, di ba?
Kiko says here, 6 months
Insurance.
savings. 6 months savings plus 3 months for every dependent you have. My God, that's scary. Like, who's got that kind of money? Piolo says 2M to 3M. 2
At
to
35?
3 million pesos at
35, parang
35. That's a little much, right?
Yeah.
That's a little much. 40. When you're 40 years old, what is your savings? Should your savings look like?
Wala, kasi life begins at 40. Reset lahat.
Alam mo rin kasi yung nasa isip ko, ibang-iba nung time nung parents ko. Like my dad when he was 40, parang ang tanda na niya, di ba? Alam mo yun, may bahay na may ganyan na. And then yung age ko, iba. And then now yung mga Gen Z, iba rin eh. Di ba?
Yeah.
Ibang-iba rin eh.
You think people are saving less, no?
They're not saving at all.
Gumagamit na lang ng quotes na hindi mo na madadalang material na bagay sa pag namatay ka. Enjoy life right now. Mga ganun eh. May mga counter quotes kasi na ginagamit eh.
So did our attitude change, or is it like just, difficult financial times, a bit of both?
People on Playback, maybe this is probably right. YOLO.
Oh.
It's the whole
After
life
pandemic kasi parang nalaman mo yung worth ng pera eh.
And it's different now also. Like before, people get married in their 20s and now you're, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Right. You're getting old. But they're marrying older, which is a good thing. By the way, I think is a good thing because you want a little bit more experience before you get into a commitment that you cannot get out of, by the way, if you get married in the Philippines. So I think I guess my question is that a bad thing? People are saving less. Because, we get into this very sensitive conversation of should you take care of your parents? How much financial responsibility should you have to your family members? If we're not saving as much, we're going to rely on our children more to take care of us as we get a little bit older. I mean, sure, we nag-YOLO naman tayo, but we don't have enough for retirement. Let's take some calls. 863-10899. What are we looking at? Proper savings as we get into these milestone ages. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is D.
D, what's up?
I just want to share. I'm a doctor. I just finished my training this year.
Congrats.
Well, apparently for training doctors, we don't have enough savings yet,
Yep.
even after specialty.
I think we most of us training in particular private institutions only earn about 20 to 30,000 per month while we're on training for past probably 3 to 5 years after passing the board. So actually, we don't have enough savings.
Tama. Pahirapan yan yung pahirapan stage, di ba? And when is it na you start to earn? Is it after residency? Tama ba?
And actually, right after residency, you have to actually have enough money to put in stocks in hospitals for you to have a private practice.
Mm-hmm. So,
But at least the future looks stable. You know what I mean?
Doktor na yan,
It's not even a
Doktor na yan,
sure yes.
This sir, di ba, so di ba yung may konsepto tayo na, pag doktor ka, doktor mayayaman, di ba? May capability na kumita. It's not true. Alam ko, delayed lang siya, di ba? Because of so many steps, so many levels. So you're saying even later on, parang hirap pa rin?
It is not actually lucrative due to the amount of time you put into it. And of course, the monthly salary while you're in training, you cannot actually depend on it. Especially in Manila or Makati, if you're in training. How much will you put into, for example, 20 to 30K per month? Saan mapupunta yun?
How old are you, Doc?
I am 30.
30. Again, I think it's a little early, and it's. I just like the prospective earning potential that most doctors have down the line. I think right now you just got out of school, so it feels poorer. I would rather be where you are than 46 on a radio show.
Side na.
I'm serious though, right? I would rather be there because it feels more stable down the line, Doc. That's all I'm saying. It's frustration is still new. I think you're going to be fine, but maybe I'm a little optimistic that, or as Bam was saying, I have this bias that, if you're a doctor, you're going to be rich. I just feel like you're not going to be poor, which is a good thing. So anyway, thanks, Doc, for the call. Appreciate it. We got a bunch.
Thank you.
Good luck, Doc.
863-10899. We're talking about proper savings at milestone ages. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
Bart here.
Hey, can you take us off speakerphone just so we don't sound like we're talking to 10 people simultaneously?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, thanks. No worries. Watch how much better he's going to sound in about 3 seconds here. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, he sounds worse.
Not by much.
How did he get worse, actually? Yeah, look at me. Hello? Knock him out. Next one. 863. Whoa, he didn't follow the directions.
Hello?
Which also probably means he has no savings.
Hello,
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Carl.
Hey, Carl, what's up?
Carl.
Yeah, so I'm an animal nutritionist.
Animal nutritionist.
What is it? What is that?
Para sa mga animals, may diet sila ngayon?
Ako yung nag-formulate ng feeds.
I see.
Yung dogs, yun?
But it is a pet guy, I formulate even for pet food.
Talaga?
Okay, all right.
So
What's the trend in animal
Nutrition.
dietary nutrition thing?
So we can work in a feed mill or a private sector or even a consultant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So aside from our job, we have consultancies that earn us a little bit more, and we also have commissions. So so I'm 32 years old, and my wife is an accountant. So
good jobs, both good jobs.
I can't waste my money on anything unless she checks in.
In-audit ka, bro. In-audit ka ng asawa mo?
So,
kinukwentahan ka niyan.
Yeah, so I think it's very helpful for me kasi nakapag-save kami right now. We have our own house without any loans.
That's great. That's great.
And we have around 6 digits savings.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm thankful that my wife is an accountant.
Pag may binili kang gadget, binibigyan ka ba ng notice of disallowance ng asawa mo?
Hindi naman. Kumbaga lang. Minamonitor lang niya na ito yung gastos namin for this month.
Okay.
Bumili ako ng ganito. So, namamonitor lang yung gastos. Kaya thankful din naman ako sa ganun. Kasi before I met her, magastos talaga akong tao.
Okay, thanks man. Salamat. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank
Hello,
you.
Bo.
Yung asawa niya controlling.
Yun na nga, may built-in COA siya, di ba? May COA siya kaagad.
There were a couple freedoms there from our past topic: financial freedom, but the no freedom of control, as Alex was saying. You are stuck with this budget, and you cannot get what you want. But again, look, he could find the value in that. I'm like, okay, at least I don't have.
By the way, sa amin na mag-asawa, ako yung mas stricto sa budget
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oo, kasi
Is she
mas simple kasi mga taste ko sa buhay eh.
Oh.
So, I think in any couple, kailangan yun, di ba? Merong isa na medyo mas, you know.
There's gotta be a balance.
There's gotta be a balance,
Yeah.
exactly.
Ang meron magastos, ganon.
Yung isa magastos, yung isa dapat, di ba?
Medyo mas conservative.
Mas conservative sa gastos, di ba? Para maganda yung balance. Kasi kung pareho kayong magastos, patay yun. Kung pareho kayong cheap, patay rin yun, di ba? So dapat balance lang. No, but alam mo, itong discussion natin about savings, it's so hard. You know, napakahirap niya kasi wala tayong living wage sa Pilipinas. Everyone is earning, most Filipinos are earning below the living wage. Below their capacity to live. Kaya ang hirap. Di ba?
Yeah.
Kaya hindi ba kaya tayo parang hirap na hirap tayong lahat to talk about savings, di ba?
No, it's terrifying. It's a scary topic. And it shouldn't be. You're right, but it is a scary topic.
Kaya baka mamaya sabihin, disconnected tayo sa truth eh. Parang naka-connect to sa usapan natin kanina about yung fake news and yung nag-hype ng isang topic. Senator, parinig ba natin yung 70% voting population na ayun talaga dapat ayun naman nagpapanalo ng mga kandidato eh. Ibig sabihin, paano natin ma-break yun na kahit anong information na ilagay natin kung hindi naman nakakadating doon sa mga tao na yun. For example, ba't ko siningit yan? We're talking about savings, pero doon sa ibang, yung talagang totoo naman na 70% ng tao sa Pilipinas ay walang kakayang nabubuhay lang
day to day.
Hand to mouth. Hand to mouth. So itong topic na to is very, ano ba itong topic na to sa atin? Nakakonect kan sa election natin.
Aspirational yung topic.
Kahit galing na galing tayo kay Senator Bam, ang nai-reach si Senator Bam is us. Is our population na 30% at matatalo siya ng 70%. Ano ngayon yung action nyo, Senator, para ma-reach yung mga naniniwala sa fake news, naniniwala sa mga ganyan-ganyang
Well, unang-una, it's hard, mahirap na i-divide lang yung bansa natin, Alex. Kasi sa totoo lang, yan din fake news rin yan eh. Na yung bumoto kay Lenny yung mayayaman lamang. That's not true. Alam mo rin yan because you were going around sa mga rallies all over the country. No? So, hindi totoo yun. Yes, marami tayong mga kababayan na madaling maabot ng fake news. But if we're present there, kung umaabot tayo doon, makakaabot yung mga mensahe natin. You know, and I still believe that. I really, really still believe that. If you look at at least from the last elections, yung openness to vote for Lenny, for example, was more than 50% of the country. 53% yun. Yung openness iba yung voting for on the last day, iba yung openness. So I think with a good campaign, kaya mong maabot yan with the right messages, with the right people helping you. Like ikaw, pare, ako, yung jokes mo, di lang naman yan pang isang set ng Filipino. It's for everybody, di ba? So, you know, ako, I still believe maabot mo yan. But the reality is, a topic about savings, sobrang mahirap sakyan yan ng maraming Pilipino. Yung masakit dyan, dun sa 30%, yung kalahati dyan, mahirap rin pag-usapan ng savings. I would say 85% ng mga Pilipino, wala talagang savings right now sa cost of living crisis natin. And that's terrifying. Tama si Mo, it's terrifying. Kasi kaya, that's why kapag may isang dilubyo, may isang major occurrence, babalik tayo sa GL discussion. Kapag may magkasakit, ang tindi nun, ang laking bagay nun sa pamilya. No? So, you know, 85%
and then of course,
easily walang savings.
We're going to feel this way down the line as well. I mean, if you're not saving now, you're going to hurt later as well. You're not just hurting now, you're going to hurt later. So that problem that we see with not having a livable wage, it's going to translate to 10 years, 20 years from now where we have nothing, or people have nothing to kind of retire off of, and that is going to be another challenge. It is a kind of it's just like a ball that just gets bigger and bigger. Bam, though, I know we're running out of time. It is 8:04, so we got to let you go. So thanks for being here.
I don't want to go yet. I don't want to go na napaka-nega ng topic natin. I'll stay for the break. Let's go on a lighter topic. Kasi ito na yung araw ko pare. Pagkatapos ng Magic, this dictates my whole Monday. So kailangan mas masaya yung ating pag-uusapan pagbalik.
Yeah, we can't go out.
I promise when we get back, we'll have more positive talk. But here's a positive thing I want to at least leave with this commercial break. You've been frozen 3 times, I think, in the past hour, and you've had 3 shots, so you look like a model. You're probably the only person that when you accidentally open the front-facing camera, it actually still looks good. You know, like you know that shock when you open the front-facing camera, like, oh my God, I'm so ugly. You probably do a great job with that. So I am very jealous. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have hour number 3 and maybe a short topic, a little bit more positive with Bam here. Back after this. Don't go away.
Good times.
It's called Rest. It's Dean Lewis and Sasha Sloan. Love that song, by the way. It is 8:10 here on this Monday morning. Full group. Bam is here. Of course, Mara, Alex, myself, Sam in studio. 863-10-899 is our phone number. If you want to stream us, we are on playback.tv/goodtimes. Bam, you're essentially applying for a job.
Okay.
Right? That's what you're doing. You're applying for a job.
Yep.
You are hoping to get... How much money, by the way, do senators make? What's the salary?
Alam mo, iba na ngayon eh. Noong time ko noong time ko mga 70,000. Tama ba?
A month? Really?
Back then, way back then. So nagkano yan eh. By the way, we passed and signed the SSL4, the Salary Standardization Law 4. So tumaas yung mga sweldo ng mga government employees during, I'm not sure kung Pinoy o Digong's time yun, basta during the time I was in the Senate. And there's a law or there's a rule that if you create a law and it benefits you, hindi ka pwede mag-benefit dun sa law na yon.
Oh, okay.
So all the senators who passed that law, hindi kami pwede mag-avail nung pagtaas ng sweldong yon.
But the other senators who didn't will benefit
No,
from it.
the next set na pumasok benefited from it. Oo. So hopefully, knock on wood, kung makabalik tayo, makukuha ko na yung benefit na yon kasi ilang taon di ba? But I remember people saying, bad trip naman, no? Pitinaas natin yung mga sweldo pero di natin ma-avail yun, di ba? Yung mga senators yun kasi, may mga allowances yan eh. Di ba? That makes up for the salary. And then, itong last couple of years, yung mga funds, which is now the subject of these hearings, yung mga confidential funds. Ano pa tawag doon? Confidential and something fund. Intelligence funds, yon. Intelligence funds, yon. And of course, may rules yun how to use that. But it was practiced that it's being used for different things. That's why yung hearing ngayon sa Kongreso about the confidential funds, bakit to ginamit para sa tables, chairs, and computers, bakit to ginamit para sa pagdagdag ng mga opisina and all of that, diba? So yan yung, if you're wondering bakit yun yung issue ngayon sa Senate and Congress, it's because yung confidential funds, merong tamang paggamit niyan. By the way, I never had confidential funds nung nasa Senate ako. Naging uso na lang siya nung Duterte time na lahat may confidential funds.
We never even used to hear the term.
For senators, salary ranges now, oh my gosh.
What is it?
270,000 to 300,000.
I was gonna guess.
Ang layo naman yan dun sa sweldo namin nung 2019.
Now you really want to get this job, right?
Shucks. No, kasi ano to nung tinaas kasi yan, the idea there was, like in Singapore, di ba? In Singapore, the government officials are some of the best paid, di ba?
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be a deterrent to corruption. Well, tinaas nga yung sweldo, hindi naman naging deterrent to corruption to, di ba?
Oh, yeah.
So, ibig sabihin, confidential fund is a good thing, kaya lang nagiging masama
Hindi, dude.
Sa actual purpose.
Hindi, kung meron ka talagang kung meron ka talagang use for it, di ba? So for example, Alice Guo, di ba? Bago naman na-expose, I don't know hindi ko alam, but I'm just guessing na bago na-expose si Alice Guo, may mga informant yan. Di ba? So, informant, dyan ang intelligence funds, di ba? Confidential funds. Hindi mo pwedeng i-disclose kasi hindi mo pwedeng i-disclose kung sino yung informant na yon. Like before, we would have mga exposés in the Senate. Yung ibang mga senador, I didn't do this, but yung ibang mga senador, they would house them. Like, bibigyan ng bahay.
Like
yung mga protection. Oo, ganyan. So, sa pagkakalam ko, yun yung paggamit ng confidential and intelligence funds. But yung problema dyan, kapag ginagamit siya for other things, tapos palaki ng palaki. No? Like, magkano bang parang I think times 5 yun. Times 3 to times 5 yung paggamit ng confidential and intelligence funds in the past administration compared to say the Pinoy time. Diba? Lumaki ng lumaki. Naging catch-all for different things. At sa Senate, yun yung pinag-usapan.
No? Saan mo ito ginastos, Alex? Confidential yan.
Confidential funds ko yan.
Allowed sa pamilya yan, no?
Okay, so ang Vice President, 325,000 and ang Presidente is 411,000. Not bad. Not bad. Okay yun. Okay na yun.
I mean, theoretically, it's not bad. Yeah.
Galing sa tax natin yan, by the way. Galing sa tax natin yan.
Yeah.
No, if that's all that they were making and I was sure of it, then yeah, I feel good about it. But okay. Well, here's a question I want to ask though, as we kind of leave in a positive note here, right? I remember, Mara, you were telling this story about how you manifested wanting to become what you are now. Like, I don't know if there was a time in your life you were kind of lost. And then you were like, okay, I saw this hosting job. I wanted to do that. And you sucked at it. You were talking about this, right? I don't know if it was on Alex's podcast, if it was here, but you told a similar story. And then how did you get again to your dream job? What did you have to do?
My dream job or my job right now?
Yeah, your job right. And your dream job, right?
I just saw my friend doing it online, and I just basically said out loud, "Oh, I want to do that." And 2 months later, I got a phone call, and I didn't need an interview. I was instantly hired. But
what practice did you do? Like, how did you manifest it?
Just saying it out loud.
Well, and I like to. Sorry.
I
like to daydream. I like to daydream. I like to picture, because I'm big on feeling the emotions before you achieve it.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Like you already have the job.
Yes. And I like to daydream. I like to feel like I already have it. And then that makes me talk about it. And then my friend literally said, "Oh, we need a host." And then, "Oh, okay." And then I got it.
That sounds more lucky though than anything. But I get why you kind of also think that way, because you're Mara, right? I mean, you're so positive. Like you're.
I journal also. I write it down. But then that doesn't mean it just landed on my lap. I literally had like 10 years of experience prior to that. So I let my previous work speak for itself.
Got it. Well, the reason why I want to kind of bring this up is we're talking about money a lot here this past hour, but what did you do to get the job you've always really wanted? Like, did you go above and beyond? Like, bam, you're talking about being a senator, huge job, and the stuff that you have to do to get there, whether it's dancing to taking a shot and all of that. I mean, you really have to go in above and beyond to land this job.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. But you want it that bad, you're gonna do it.
You're gonna
do what needs to be done. So I want to ask you guys, 863-10899 or playback.tv/goodtimes. You went above and beyond to get the job you so badly wanted. And that could be preparation at certain levels. That could be kind of do what BAM does, where you PR yourself to get to this job. You could do what maybe Mara did, which is write it down, manifest it in your head. I don't know, Alex, have you ever had a job you wanted so bad? Maybe it could be your stand-up that you just practiced and you wrote forever. I want to kind of get all those stories really quickly here, but let's take our first call. 863-10899. You went above and beyond to get the job you wanted so badly. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up?
Hi. Yeah, so for me, when I wanted to become a manager, like a people manager, and there was tough competition, but the company offers like an internship for 6 months. You will be doing the manager work, but you're not getting extra pay.
Extra pay or just no pay?
Yeah. Like you're going to get the regular salary of like a frontline, like a staff level. But for 6 months, you will be given a managerial job. You'll have people reporting to you, but there's no additional benefit from it. You're just going to get the compensation.
I think this is one of those great ways to get a job, to show somebody, to show your company, to show your boss you're willing to do things for nothing extra or maybe even zero pay. You just want to do it. It just has a different look to it. Like, wow, it almost feels like vocational to you. Makes you want to give you the job.
And it's not a guarantee for promotion either. Like you'll be in internship for 6 months, and if there's no job opening for a manager, then you go back to your regular.
Wow. So did you get it right after the internship?
No, there was no opening, but I applied like after a year of doing the internship.
So a year and a half. So kumbaga, pinuhunan mo talaga yun, yung 6 months na yun?
Yes.
My
Yes.
gosh.
And then,
Good job.
And then they asked me because there's also a contract that it's just for 6 months, and I said I'm willing to extend to kind of get the momentum because I don't want to lose the momentum that I'm already doing it.
Oh my God.
Bayani mo.
For the next.
Wow.
Bayani. So for that extra year, you were still doing the managerial job?
Yes, but no extra pay again, just the staff level compensation.
I think that's what honestly, I think that's what needs to be done though. Sometimes you just got to kind of eat that as sandwich for a while, and then it works out for you. Thanks for the call. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good
Bye.
morning.
863-13899. You went above and beyond to get that job you wanted. Alex, do you got a story for this? Because you always seem to have a bunch of good stories.
Para kay Mara, hindi lang sa pagsusulat na minamanifest ko. Ang ginagawa ko, preparation para pag dumating yung opportunity, I'm ready. Pero hindi ako lumalayo dun sa gusto ko. Meaning, hindi ka magiging stand-up comedian kung nasa IT programmer field ka. So ang ginagawa ko, nadoon ako sa paligid ng goal ko. Nung naghihintay ako ng chance for stand-up comedy, nag-host ako, nagsusulat ako sa showbiz, naging scriptwriter ako. So nagka-practice ako ng comedy pa rin hanggang sa ma-achieve ko yun. So ang technique sa akin is, focus ka sa core mo, doon sa specialty mo at doon ka maglaro sa, kahit hindi pa yung pinaka-goal mo, doon sa paligid para pag may chance, malapit ka. Yun.
Nag-abangers.
Abangers ka, tama.
Pero prepared ka para pag sabi ni Mara na may opportunity, kung di siya prepared, kahit may
sayang.
opportunity, prepare siya.
In life and in love, abangers is the way to go. Abang ka lang, di ba? Ready ka lang. But
kung may gusto kang babae, tapos may boyfriend pa.
Abangers lang. Abang lang.
Huwag ka lang manira. Abang-abang lang.
Abang-abang lang. Yeah. Alex, the first time I saw Alex's stand-up was on YouTube. And tawang-tawa talaga ako doon. During that time, parang yung mga venue mo nun, parang they were very small venues, no? Parang 30 people, 40 people, no? Nung time na yun?
Mga ganun start.
And that was the time na nagsa-start ka? Or ano talaga yon? That was your plan na iikutin mo lahat ng mga
bar
restaurants?
shows. Mga bar shows kasi kailangan, kung di mo makuha ng malaki yan, small muna. Walang sayang na effort. Walang sayang na effort.
Ganda.
Yeah, that's a really good mindset. Lines are full. A lot of these stories kind of similar to our first caller, just doing things either on the cheap or no extra income, only to kind of really flourish in the end. Let's take another call. 863-10899. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
Yeah, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
You went above and beyond to get the job that you really wanted.
Yeah, I'm not highly professional, but I started as a call center agent. That was for 5 years. I quit my job. I was earning like 25,000. To earn at an entry level sa IT, 10K ang table. So, kasi third-party provider. And then I worked my way up. I built my own company. 2 companies na. Then,
wow.
May-ari na ng IT consulting firm. So, dati may computer shop pa kami. Nagpa-practice ako doon certification ng mga computer. Pinag-aaralan ko magbuo ng PC and nagpupuyat.
Okay, thanks for the call. Appreciate it. The speakerphone's rough there, and it's just a testament to everybody. Get off the speakerphone if you're getting on the show. Appreciate you. Have a good day. Bye. Yeah, maybe sometimes to get your dream job, you have to take that leap.
Dude, the grind.
Yeah, you gotta do some crazy
You gotta
stuff.
grind it out.
Let me read a couple more, and then we'll get out of here. Ed says, good for the caller, 6 months. I was officer in charge for more than 3 years, but now to be head of the division, I think, again, that kind of sacrifice. Let's see here. I fasted. Oh, man, when you hear that, to get to your job, you put in some time.
Job?
I fasted until I passed the certification exam to get a job. Did this for multiple exams just for more chances at getting the job. So really just keeping it at a minimum. Strider says, me as a search engine optimization, is that what we said SEO was? Making well above our means, definitely paid my dues, did website optimizations for free and had to get by with Banana Q and Rebisco for meals on the regular until I built a really kick-ass portfolio. Again, you got to do what you got to do. And sometimes that's what it is. Is that really bad? Is that bad advice? take no extra pay, work for free until you get it? Is that bad advice in 2024? It seems like good advice back in the day, but kind of...
Para siyang mas generation natin, no? Something that our generation would do. Grind it out, di ba?
Yes.
Yeah, do it for free.
Ako, I think the best advice yung sinabi ni Alex na nag-aabang ka. Always
While doing
be ready.
other things that are
Always be ready.
helpful.
Diba? Kasi, kumbaga, si coach will call you off the bench at some point. By the way, this is also how I feel about going back to politics. Parang, alam mo yung nasa bench ka ngayon, wala ka sa court, diba? Pero laging nag-ready ka lang. Because you know at some point, the coach is gonna say, oh, Aquino, pasok, diba? So you gotta be ready. Nag-aabang ka.
Yeah.
And keeping yourself ready, keeping yourself honed is a challenge, diba? Hindi rin siya ganun kasimple.
Wow,
Ma'am,
says
one
444 model shot.
I know. This
Frozen.
might be the best one. This might be the best one.
This is the best. This is like fear.
What is going on?
Anong ulam natin? This is the anong ulam natin poster. Anong ulam natin, guys?
This could be on currency. Right here, that look, that's on a bill.
Hindi ba anong ulam natin yung dating? Anong ulam?
Midnight
is
Love. I think
amazing.
we need
That
to
is-
change the setup. I think I need to go over there where Sam
Sam,
is
look how Sam, you know I love you. I think you're beautiful, but look how awful you look on all four.
It
That
really
is
doesn't
amazing.
help. You look so good. The contrast.
Ang rami nating callers na IT, di ba? Baka kailangan paayos natin itong mga camera, di ba?
Man, this is look at that. Piono. Where? Wow, man.
What is
Even the
going
nostrils,
on?
the flared nostrils look good.
Yung chin, di ba?
May chin na ako ngayon, guys. Yun yung bagong ano.
Grabe.
Uy,
Look at the Zac Efron cheeks. I mean, my goodness. What is
Grabe,
that?
ang yummy. Ang yummy.
orange alert.
Amazing, amazing.
So yung phone ni Sam nagwawala dito. I think may orange alert ba to?
yeah.
Rainfall? Orange alert ba yan, Sam?
I think I don't know. I didn't read it, but yeah, I think it's getting serious
Metro
over
Manila.
here.
Okay, guys, mukhang stuck tayo. We're here for our 8 hours. 8 hours tayo mag-show. Joke lang.
But like what you said, Mo.
What's up? What's up?
What you were saying, like, oh, is this the way it should be, like working for free? But I like the idea that if you stick it out somewhere that you're working for free, hoping that you'll eventually get it, it means that you really want that job. That's how I approach in terms of, do I really want this? Should I go for A or B? Which one would I do for free? And if I'm willing to do it
That's a
for
really good
free,
mindset.
then that's the job I want for a very, very long time.
Yep. And I also think, though, it's never really for free because experience has so much value that you might not feel it in the wallet, but you definitely can boast about it in the interview that you did this. Maybe you don't have to boast that you did it for free, but at least the experience level is there. Bam, I have one more question I'm going to ask you regarding this. How do you feel about lying on the resume, but you know you can do it?
Alam mo kasi, ang problema dyan, pag na-find out ka, pwede kang tanggalin. Yun yung problema. So I wouldn't suggest it. Kasi like ako, even if somebody was applying to the office and then they lied on the resume,
And magaling siya.
at kahit magaling siya,
Yeah.
parang that's really a big red flag. Medyo red flag yun. Oo.
But everything
But don't
else is
people go
good.
into
Kasi-
it?
but
Don't people
kasi-
go in- but don't people go into it, Bam, and think, hey, man, everyone's lying on the resume anyway. If I tell the truth, I'm always going to look lesser because everybody's padding.
Depende eh. Kung talagang complete lie, like I graduated from this course and this school and then you didn't, that's a big lie.
Nice little shade on the on that.
Hindi ko naisip yun. But kunyari, it's like marunong ka mag-Word in Excel tapos sabi mo, I'm proficient in Microsoft applications. That's not such a big lie, di ba? Baka yun, okay pa, di ba? Alam mo yun? Or, I don't know, experience in organizational management. Pero kasi ikaw yung taga-ayos ng sa tindahan nyo or something, di ba? Hindi ko
So parang may exage factor.
I mean, yun, people really like put in the words na mga ganda.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
think
yeah.
yun okay lang. Pero kung outright lie talaga siya na ito ginawa ko to pero hindi mo ginawa, parang delikado yun. Firstly, red flag yun. But secondly, delikado rin yun para sa'yo. Diba? Isn't there a whole, di ba si Suits? Ganun yung kwento ni Suits, di ba? The whole series is about that. Na nagsinungaling siya and eventually got found out, di ba? So, I wouldn't suggest it.
Okay, so maybe it's not that your lying is not suggested. It's just don't go overboard.
Yeah.
Exaggerate is different from lie. Let's say you want to exaggerate, you want to doll it up, you want to put a little perfume on your
yun.
Which everyone does to some extent.
Yeah, just don't full on fabricate that you graduated. Where did he say he graduated from again? What was
Harvard.
Was it Princeton? It was Princeton, right?
Was it Oxford?
Tama, Oxford.
Is it Oxford? Yeah.
Special diploma.
Right. And then Oxford was like, nope. No way. I think is what it was. Or was it Stanford? Well, I'm reading different ones.
Sabi natin positive, ha? Positive.
Okay. Oh, no.
Ibalik.
Naman, look away naman yung ano, ha?
I'm frozen naman tayo. I'm frozen again.
And I still look horrible.
No, alam mo yung thought bubble niyan? Oxford ba? UPenn ba? Stanford ba? Sana nga? Sana nga school yun? Anong school na nga yun?
This is a beach photo, man. This is...
Si Sam, hindi pa tumatama si Sam.
Wow.
No, si Sam kasi is always looking at you guys eh. Oh, di ba,
How are
Sam?
you in focus?
Look here,
Like,
Sam. Look here. Look at me.
Look at you.
Don't look at them. Look at me.
Look away.
This is incredible. Okay, all right. We got to take another break here. Bam, are you heading out?
Yes, I'm heading out. Thank you so much, guys. What a great Monday.
Thank you for
Start of the week.
extending with us.
Maraming salamat. See you next week, guys. Salamat.
Thank you. Take care
Senator
today,
Yami.
everybody.
Ingat po. Ingat kayo.
Thank you, Yami. Appreciate you. Have a good day.
Thank you po. Sorry sa camera.
It is 8:31. We got to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go way back after this.
I need some time to load this thing.
Okay, so what? Okay, so I'll talk a little bit more.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Alex, good time. Hey, go ahead, plug your stuff coming up because I want to do this. You got the big show for your birthday.
October 4 and 5, Maybank Theater, BGC. October 11, Music Museum Green Hills. October 12, Insular Life Alabang. Ticketworld.com.ph. Malapit na po matapos ang early bird hanggang September 15. Sweldo ngayon, baka gusto nyo bumili. Dahil pag marami kayong pinili, 5 tickets, electric fan, 10 tickets, electric oven, 15 tickets, air purifier, 20 tickets, refrigerator. At email nyo lang sa akin sa happy@alexcalia.com habang may supplies pa. Please, check ang mga details sa alexcalia.com at ang thecomedycrew.com. Ayan, ticketworld.com.ph. See you sa Australia, November 8 Perth, November 9 Adelaide, November 15 Sydney, November 16 Melbourne. Bili kayo sa Sana All app o kaya check nyo lang ang aming website, alexcalia.com and thecomedycrew.com. See ya.
Love it. Also, the podcast is it Sam next now lined up? I mean, the Mara was the big.
We did an episode
Last
kagabi
night.
at sobrang 1 oras kami nag-usap.
Oh wow, sorry Mara, you just got
48 minutes si Mara pero Tina and ano yun. So please, Punchline with Alex Calye. Ayan, maraming salamat sa Sharp Philippines and Katinko for supporting our show. At kung gusto niyo nga palang may gusto niyo mamuhunan pera, kailangan nyo ng pera pero wala yung extra, pwede kayo magsanla ng kotse, tatanggap ng ORCR ang SAFC. Maraming salamat.
Love it. Okay, well, are we ready now to take that break?
Yes, we are.
Good times.
I just thought you should know.
It's 8:43 on a Monday morning here as we start a brand new week, a brand new month.
80s. Last maka 80s ng tugtugan.
I know, it does have a very kind of nostalgic, old school feel to it. Shami, you were bringing up, you kind of like it, even with the fade here.
I do like the song, yeah.
Yeah. Tapos ang ganda ng pasok mo, yung very old, yung school na may tugtog pa, pumapasok na yung DJ. Diba?
Diba okay, parang may background music. Parang,
diba? Diba?
Oh my God, are we talking about like radio etiquette on the show? Girls, we're like... You'll see me do this now on the radio where I'll start talking and then I'll pause for a long time, which I've been purposely doing now for a few months. So I'll kind of start with like,
Saan mo? Yung nagsasalita ka tapos nag-pause ka na lang?
Yeah, I'll go 8:44 Monday morning.
Oh, you've been doing that on purpose?
Later. I've been doing that on purpose.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know. Just for different sense of style. I don't know. It's kind of weird because I'm so anti-traditional radio DJ. Like, I hate being predictable. But again, maybe it's just that nostalgic mood. I'm starting to sound like traditional radio DJ recently. I will never ever though do that thing where they change the volume while they talk. That's massive baduy.
That is a different genre of radio.
No, our radio DJs here at the station still do it. Like the younger people, yeah, you'll see them. They're like, Magic 89. Like, oh my God, stop it!
What?
Yes, death to you now. Drives me crazy when people do that. Michelangelo in Chicago says, yeah, that's when I copy like the blah, really blah. It's kind of like a vampire. You have old school radio vampire noises that people make. Blah, 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 blah.
I didn't realize that was how vampires sounded, but...
Yeah.
Sounds like Donald Duck.
Well, no, I think... It's kind of like there's zombies that are slow and zombies that are fast.
Oh.
The radio DJ that's the bleh, or at least the vampire. There's like the vampire that's kind of mystical, and then there's the mythical, and the kind of like dark, and then there's the kind of comedic vampire. We lose Sam out right now?
You know what? I prefer the blackout to my ugly frozen shots. So can we just keep it this way, please?
Yeah.
Apat yun, Sam. May nag-screenshot na nun.
No, it was more than that. There's at least 6. Whoa! What happened there, Sam?
Sam, huwag ka kumuha ng angulo, Sam. Panoorin niyo yung podcast ko. Ang ganda ni Sam. Ang ganda ni Sam kagabi. Sobrang ganda ni Sam. Nakataas lang yung buhok. Alam mo yung anak ko, abangan nyo. Friday.
Bam, how do you do it?
I'm going to go over there. I'm going to go where he was sitting. Seriously.
Sam, yung kuha mo ngayon, Sam, parang AM talaga.
Yo, what is this angle? This is so annoying. Which cam is this?
Look how conscious.
Pag AM talaga yan, Sam. Yung nagbabalita po tayo ngayon sa manang panahon po. Dito po tayo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Ganda ng kwento ni Sam.
Make it stop.
Ganda yung kwento niya sa punchline.
It is 8:47 on this Monday morning. You're listening to Good Times here. Playback.tv/Good Times also for everybody else around the world. Thanks for hanging out with us. I just feel like Sam's not even there.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Wait to see your face.
Ang bakit ba? Ang lakas ng ulan talaga. Ang daming puno sa paligid ko. Promise yung tunog. Yung may tunog na yung hangin yung
Talaga? In the booth, I don't see anything. I can't hear anything.
Wala kang mararamdaman dyan sa booth na yan. Sobrang
Sana nga canceled work ko eh. So
what do you have today?
I have a show today, but it's not till I don't have to be there till 1. But I have to prepare. But I don't want to go because it's raining.
May natanong kanina dito. Ba't unang nasususpend ng government, para masabihan yung mga taong hindi na kailangan pumunta sa LTO, hindi nyo kailangan pumunta kaya kinakancel nila. Kasi may mga schedule yan, di ba? May mga appointment ang mga tao sa mga government. Pag kinancel nila, ibig sabihin yung appointment mo will be rescheduled. Kaya sila una nagsasabi na walang pasok ang government.
Tapos ikakascade nila dun sa mga...
kasi parang hindi ka na magpunta. Kasi ang tao, lalabas yan para pumunta sa mga mag-aasikaso ng mga papers na hindi nila maasikaso during office days. So sinasabi nila wag.
I'm assuming school is not in today as well, or we haven't received any of that information, right?
Yeah.
Okay. School.
Mukhang meron.
School ang mahalaga. Bad trip yan yung papasok tapos kakancel.
We used to do this thing in the old days on this radio show where we would cancel school on the rain. While it was raining, we would cancel it. And then I would blame it on one of the DJs because we used to remember before social media, we actually had to rely on the news to see if it was canceled. So before all of that happened, I think it was like, I would say like, okay, Grace Lee just announced that there is no school, even though it wasn't suspended.
Oh my gosh.
And then just say that you heard it on the radio. I don't know how many times people followed us.
But I think classes are suspended today, no?
I know. I'm saying, but say tomorrow. Well, you could not verify back in those days.
Right.
So, it's as if we went on air tomorrow, and I'm like, okay, according to Sam O, classes are canceled. Go home, and then you actually have a legitimate excuse, like, sabi sa radyo, because you actually work on you have to rely on the media. We never got in trouble for that.
You guys didn't get in trouble for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we didn't get in
Back in
trouble
the
for
day.
I mean, we got in trouble, but we didn't get in trouble for what we were like. Yeah, we should have gotten in trouble way.
Ang sarap ng feeling, no? Pag walang pasok ng bata ka, nakaligo
Yeah, oh,
ka
it's
na.
the best.
Tapos, nakaligo ka na, naka-uniform ka na bilang wala pong pasok. Tapos hubad mo yung uniform mo. Tapos hindi ka nang matutulog back kasi full of energy ka na. Tapos maglalaro na kayo sa
It's the
labas.
best.
Oh yeah, it is.
Ay, yung false alarm na bagyo, yung signal number 3 pero ang may araw.
False alarm.
yung nag-declare na sila na signal number tapos sa araw kita kayo ng mga class ba no?
Sorry, Kai-Fi says those are the early days or the early seeds of fake news. Yes. Oh my God, you're right. Fake the hell out of that.
Wala raw baon. Wala raw baon nga lang. No?
Yeah, but remember also, okay, so I didn't go to UST, and I know UST is notorious for having just the worst experience when it is bagyo. But you ever do that thing where you actually went and then you get stranded? I don't know that life, but I hear the UST, the UST stories are just out of this world, and I don't know if there's fun though in that. Okay, so maybe we should have this conversation tomorrow because I don't know if we're on. Are we on the air?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah,
are. We are.
Oh, is it a holiday?
No. Just because our radio went down for a bit here, like our signal and all that stuff. So I thought we were just kind of online effing around here. But,
No,
I
we're
don't know,
on the air. We're on the air.
Oh, we are on there. Okay.
On air pa tayo.
For all you Uste group, let's take some calls. 863-10-899. But was that ever fun? I mean, okay, we get it. You're stuck, baha, all that. It sucks. But was it ever like, oh, di hell yeah, we're hook up, we're gonna do fun things? I don't know if the stranded at Uste was ever a good thing. Let's take some calls. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
I'm actually a professor at De La Salle University, and last night they actually said that there was an announcement that classes will shift to online from face-to-face. But this morning, with the announcement of the Manila LG, so classes were all suspended. And I don't know if Mo has seen like the footages now of how flooded it can get at our campus.
At Lasal?
In town.
Lasal, yeah. Pinapasok na ngayon.
Yeah, as in, para talagang may umaagos na river or whatever. Yeah, there have been...
River or whatever.
And...
You've been what?
I have been stranded once in school.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and then what the brothers do, since they live at the 4th floor of the main campus, they gave us food. And also the nearby establishments, they gave us food. And then what happened, since students, faculty were all staying in classrooms, and we had all these
That's fun.
TV and Wi-Fi was okay, it became a big karaoke thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like you can make a party out of it.
Yeah. But then we were just thankful for all the nearby establishments. I won't name them already, for giving everyone food. Yeah, because otherwise we couldn't really go out of the campus. The floods were as high as our waist, so it was really bad. But yeah. So some people really get stuck, and those are true, yung parang they use big styro boards for them to navigate on the street. It becomes really bad in Manila. So I'm glad.
Did you say this was last night or last time?
Again?
When did this happen?
This year.
No, not this year, because actually now they suspend classes really early.
Okay, so
pero binabaan na yung Lasal ngayon, pumapasok na dun sa may fountain. Nawawala na yung fountain.
Correct. And then since the second floors, the LS building, it's open, right? Binabaha din pati second floor because the rain would go inside. Kaya kahit na tapos na yung bagyo, our classes will remain suspended for clean up.
That's gross.
So, yeah. So there.
Okay. All right.
So stay
Thanks
safe,
for the call.
everyone.
Thank you, Prof.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Okay,
Prof.
bye-bye.
Malaman mo talaga in love ka, no? Pagka naiinis ka, pag cancel yung eskwela, no? Dahil di mo makikita yung classmate mong crush mo, no? Sobra. Tapos hindi ka nag-review sa exam kasi sabi mo may bagyo, tapos nagkapasok. Yari ka.
Malas.
Yung pag-review mo nakasalalay sa lakas na ulan, malakas to, walang pasok to bukas, hindi ka nag-review. Dan kasi nasabi ko sa'yo.
but again, to make a bit of fun out of it, I think will be okay. But is that more a product kasi it's Lasal?
Lasal di ba?
Yeah,
you have the amenities
Pero diba,
all that stuff. But when you're in freaking España, it's not as fun.
Yeah, it was so baha sa Lasal that my dad makes sundo using our Hummer.
No, but isn't there like
navigate the baha?
But there's like a novelty factor kasi nga it doesn't happen all the time, and then here we all are, we're all stuck. You have friends in school and you all get to hang out like, oh, this is so weird and fun.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Nag-freeze na naman sa amin.
Meron, may ganon.
Nag-freeze ka na naman sa amin.
Ha? Am I maganda?
Almost look sexual.
Dude, I look like I'm eating the microphone.
Yung microphone mo parang
almost looks sexual.
That's the worst.
You had one where you're yung saging sa what was it, in your mouth.
I'd like to resign. I think today
every single one has been bad. Every single one.
The worst.
Oh jeez. I thought I saw a Hakto t-shirt that Anthony Edwards was wearing that was really funny, and I can't remember what the punchline was.
Oh my gosh, speaking of t-shirt, my merch is here. Thanks, Lex.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so is tomorrow merch day? Are we all wearing the purple green heart shirt tomorrow?
Tomorrow I can go to the studio tomorrow.
And like
Okay,
I think Kay's coming too. Oh my, look how
Oh my God, let's go! So all of
Yay.
you. That.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so tomorrow I gotta watch this.
Buti na lang di mo nilabas sa kanya dito si Senator Bam. Wala siya dyan eh.
Oh,
Wala
man.
siya kasama dyan eh.
You should have given it to Bam. So when he gets stuck, he's modeling, the shirt.
Here's yours, Mara.
Yeah,
Yay. Thank you.
Oh, I love it. Okay, yeah. So tomorrow we'll be all decked out in the merch. If you guys want to grab some, by the way, gtwmpodcast.myshopify.com. It is also time for us to get out of here. It is 8:57. So, hey, why don't we do? God, I know the weather's terrible, but for the people listening to the show, we should start encouraging again people coming by the studio. It used to be a really big thing. I mean, we used to have a line of people that would come out.
Yeah?
I know that. Well, I don't know, Sam. If maybe Kirill is against that stuff.
Kay is like super friendly to anyone who is hanging out at the station.
She's scared of strangers at the same time. Right?
I guess I'm really. It's not so much like about Kay, but maybe like. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Never mind. Whatever.
Good morning. What is that?
Okay, yun. Hindi mo kita yung latest niya. Yung niya.
Yun, that's the one.
Good morning.
Yun yung nakatulog siya.
No, she does
good morning.
Yeah, she does this thing where she gets on and will say good morning to us every morning. And this was from yesterday.
Good morning.
I saw this montage on, and I don't know how old this is, if this is years ago or maybe it's even just this past week, of all these celebrities giving their testimonial regarding Kirill about how nice of a person she is. It's a beautiful clip, to be honest. And again, I don't know how far back this goes. It was just nice to care about it now because she's on the show. I mean, if I saw it maybe a year ago, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's nice, but it's just Kirill, whatever. But because she's part of this family, when you actually see the things that people say about her, I am touched as somebody who's now very, very close to her. I don't know, again, how long ago that was. If it's a recent one, maybe we can play it tomorrow and just have her kind of react to it. But if it's something that's been passed around a lot, then fine. Speaking of clips, Mara, remember the clip that we played of you, which is also a bit throwback, where you had your hand on thing? Now, all of a sudden, I kept seeing it everywhere. And
different pages, probably like 10 pages reposted.
Yeah.
I mean, like, posted it on their feed.
Exactly. And even global stuff. It's not even just the local thing. I saw an account that I follow called Inside History, where they talk about like historical things. It's got 4 or 5 million followers. And all of a sudden, boom, Mara Aquino right there. And I'm like, oh my God, I know her. And on a huge account like that. So again, that's probably some years back as well, but it's definitely dominating my feed right now. So I'm kind of happy in that sense. Anyway, let's get out of here. Thanks for hanging out with us on this Monday. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 a.m. Hopefully the weather's a lot better. But in the meantime, please be safe outside. If you don't feel like going to work, according to according to Sam O.
Ano mo, wag natin i-end na ganun mo. Wag natin i-end sa ganun. Let's erase that. Go.
According to Sam Ong, there is no work for all companies, private companies as well. If you're on your way to work to Makati or whatever, go back. And you can blame it on Sam Ong that you heard on the radio. No pasok wherever.
It's been fun. It's been fun. I'll see you.
It's like a river, whatever. Wherever.
But you guys take care. We had a good run.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Sam's so happy that we're ending this so she doesn't get stuck anymore.
I have a feeling I'm gonna stuck on the yeah.
Are you walking home?
I don't think I should.
Saka malayo ka sa ano ka? Doon ka sa area ng Mitsendeli namin?
No. I'm in the walk is close, but the weather is bad. But hailing a ride also doesn't seem like a better option.
You have to. Yeah, you have to make lakad-lakad, Sam. Because it's very delicado.
Lasal days. Yeah.
Getting a kotse is very difficult right now.
I don't know.
It's like river, wherever.
I'm gonna try the new ride-hailing app. That's what I'm gonna do.
Meron daw, magaling daw.
Yeah? Ito na. I'll try it.
All right, we'll get out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow 6 a.m. Have a good one.
Bye.
Good times.